get some.
I get it.
Hello.
Do you get it? Welcome, Mr.
Rick.
Thank you.
Long time no talk, Rick.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I have been very much out of the game. Just kind of enjoying my my life, if you will.
You make your own game, my friend.
That's right.
Make your own game.
You've been lying in the weeds.
Yeah. What's been happening with me is in August, I decided to make a real effort to get my health under control.
You're looking fantastic, too. You're looking sleeker.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I have dropped some weight, so I feel good about that. And I feel like $1 million. So
absolutely.
Do you have an iWatch?
What's that?
Do you use Apple, Rick? No.
I actually do have an Apple. Yeah.
Do you have an iWatch?
Eats one every day.
I do. I eat an apple every day.
This morning.
You I don't have an iWatch. You don't?
I don't. No.
We need to get you one because then you can join my harem of workout friends and family.
Yeah, I've heard about this this app that Apple has where it's like a health app or whatever it is.
Well, it's just the fitness. Yeah, you can join it with everybody, and everybody knows when you worked out, and it's usually supposed to be positive feedback, but Maura likes to trash talk the shit out of me on this thing. So I'll be like, I'll do this like 5-kilometer run, and Maura will be like, "That's all you got."
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah, maybe I won't join that.
I did.
DTL says he'd sell himself if he felt like $1 million, but we're talking like $1 million Canadian, so that's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like $10 American.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you can get one of the American fellows to buy you one and send it to us.
There you go.
Yeah.
I feel like $10.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's pretty much it. I have been slowly piecing together my build for Chicago, and I have plans. So
excellent. Tell us about that. Can you tell us about that?
So I'm going to be attempting to build my Bates mansion.
Do or do not, Rick. Do or do not.
Exactly. Well, I'm piecing it together. So the intent is to build it. And I've already got some key bricks going on. So, but there's I think I've got probably maybe 200 and there's 6,500 bricks. So I got a ways to go.
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, you're right there. And what a perfect segue into our next thing that Tanner and I just
Harley. We can't talk about that now.
Oh, we're gonna
talk about
we're gonna be embarrassed.
PG-13 here, guys. Keep it clean.
Not IQ. It's just PG-13
IQ. I have much higher IQ than 13. Thank you very much.
I have a 1.4.
62. It's going to say something else, but
Harley was just here, and Harley's store is fully back open. So
yes, sir.
It's here's a little keychain here. Pieces and bricks, not to be confused with bricks and
pieces. Yeah, pieces and bricks. One word on Brickland.
Nice.
So he came back. He sold his store, but he came back and he was selling minifigs. What did he say, Tanner? He's back up to 130,000 pieces, I think.
Yeah.
Like
wow.
And he's selling mostly all new.
How does he build an inventory? I mean, is this all stuff that he still had from when he stopped? Or
so what Harley's been doing a lot of is parting out. So he'll wait for the sale. So Toys R Us had a big sale on Buzz Lightyear.
On Lego.
On Lego. So on Lego, yeah, but Buzz Lightyear was one of the sets there and stuff, yeah. And he bought a ton of that. It was cheap. And then he parts it all out. So he does that for the new stuff. And then cups. I think he said he had 130 cups he'd put up on his website. Full cups, a pick a brick. So he'll have a pretty good inventory. And their store was when they shut, or when he sold their store, his store was, I think, one of the biggest in Canada.
Yeah.
Like he was massive. So
just can't get out of the game.
Just can't get out of the game.
When he thinks he's out,
they
pull you back in.
Yeah.
Hey, let's say hi to everybody that we got here tonight. We got Todd, we got Humble Gardener 420 Organic for Life. We got Mora's here, DCL's here, Joe the Brick Doctor's here. We've got Parkdale Playboy, PBJ.
Delicious as always.
He is. We got Doug in the house. Wendy's here.
Hey.
Brickman, Jenny Bricks, and Kilted Corgi.
Nice.
So welcome, everybody.
Yeah, nice to see y'all.
Kilted Corgi starts off the questions with, if you had only $50 to spend on something with everyone that's Lego, with everything that is Lego, what would you suggest? Canadian dollars or American dollars? This makes a hell of a difference.
Yep.
Polybag in Canada.
Minifigure or an actual set?
Yeah.
$50.
So with my $50, if I was to go into the Canadian thing, I'm going to pick the obvious one for me because it's Star Wars. I would go the TIE Fighter. Time and time again. Oh, wait, there's something else. That John Deere tractor. One of those two. But the TIE Fighter was $49.
Brick Doctor says Santa Sleigh. So I did that. We do a white elephant, and I'm actually going tomorrow with my sister and my brother, my family then. So I bought a Santa Sleigh.
Do you have to go to Germany for that, or where do you go to do that?
Do you guys know what a white elephant gift exchange is? Like Yankee Swap, Dirty Santa. It's got lots of names.
I have so many jokes right now.
I'm seeing confusion. So
there's no confusion.
People pick a gift and they open it up, and if they like it, they keep it, and then the next person can steal it from them,
right?
Or they can pick something of their own.
Yep. Yeah, we do that with our family on Black Friday, actually, because a lot of them we don't see it for Christmas. Yes. You're not allowed to keep it when you first open the gift, you're not allowed to put it back. Like, you have to keep that gift.
You have to keep it,
right? And then it can be stolen up to 2 times, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And you can't steal the same gift twice, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rick Doctor says I've heard of Dirty Santa, but it's not a gift.
No, that's Dirty Sanchez, Brick Doctor. Maybe they call it Dirty Santa in Britain. I don't know.
The best was Eric. As soon as you said we're gonna do it, he's just like, I'm ready.
Do you guys not call it white elephant? Do you not? Have you not heard that?
I haven't heard the term white elephant before. No.
I've heard it before, but not for that game.
I've heard white whale before.
White what?
I bought one of those. I bought a Santa Sleigh, and I bought what was the other set? Oh, a mini Disney Castle. That was another really good one. DCL brings up the Lightyear ship. I think that one's a really good one too. Well, shit. Oh, here you go. Got it. The Galaxy Explorer, $50 at Walmart. That's the best set, right?
Is it right now $50 at Walmart?
It was last week. $50.
That's
still 70. It's still 75.
It is still 75. Yeah.
Yeah, but last week they had it marked down to 50.
They did.
Man,
like Cyber Monday.
Tanner, I did not expect you to say that set. I thought you were going to say something else.
Parkdale Playboy said, Toys R Us has a sale on Lego Star Wars over $50. It's a $25 off, 25% off. So that's pretty good.
I thought you were going to say the Spice Girls Brickheads. I really thought that's where you were going to go.
Yeah, that's what he really, really wants.
I didn't even think about those. It is what I really, really want.
I figured with all the Brickheads behind you, that just makes the most sense, right?
You got a space there. The Spice Girls aren't up here, right?
I think they're out of camera shot.
There, yeah.
I don't think you want them on camera.
They're
in the alternate build for them.
They're in the throw section, yeah.
It's because he's built a stage in front of his camera that they're all on. He's just staring at them the whole stream. You're like,
DCL said he got the Horizons Tall Neck for $50 last week. That's a good set too.
Really?
That's a beautiful set.
Yeah, that Tall Neck is a set that a lot of people bought not even knowing what the heck it was, just because it looked cool.
That's what I did. I definitely did. There's some really cool techniques in it too, and just parts.
Yeah. All right. So what else we got?
Yeah.
So Eric, what did Eric pick for that $50 set?
I pulled up Lego because I can never remember how much stuff costs. And there's two
money bags.
Yeah, I wish it was that was the case. But there's two that I think of quickly, and one is definitely, if it's a Star Wars, I think the Slave One.
Whoa.
Boba Fett Star. Dude, you talked about doing white elephants. I can say Boba Fett Starship is Slave One. So
I mean, I'm gonna buy him drinks
let's
first.
not, point fingers here, my friend. Okay, you started this.
You go to Germany for that.
I think that one's a good one for any youngster who's into Star Wars. I think that's a good one. But the bonsai tree is $50, and that's a good one for that price.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, that is a good pick. Yeah, and Mr. Brickham.
Well, I'm doing the same thing, looking on the site because I have
elephant.
Yeah, I mean, for 50.
.gov.
Doing the white elephant.
You guys are next level stupid.
I actually think the bonsai tree would be my pick too.
Yeah,
it's a sweet little set.
Absolutely. Plus, you get like 7 million pink frogs.
Yeah, you do. You do get a lot of pink frogs. How much is this pyramid? Oh, that's way out of the price. All right.
Penny Breck said you get the succulents for $50.
You're gonna suck you what?
Hey-oh.
We are
April After Dark is on.
I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch soon.
Plate mail goes directly to Tanner, please. So we also we'll get Tanner a little ignited here. So this is going to my good friend in the US of A. But no, point up, Eric. That one. So sending this to Tanner, but this is the Bricktober. This is how they do it in Canada. So this is the pirate ship, as you can see.
Yeah,
watch this. You see
those boxes are just gorgeous.
Tanner, how does yours come in the States there?
I'll show you when I get the dragon one that I cashed in, but it's in that crappy yellow promo box.
Oh man.
Yep. Right. And I mean, I'm not a box collector, but it's kind of weird that they can give them out like that in one venue, and then
it is weird.
What did you just say? You're not a what? You're not a what?
I'm not a box collector. I don't collect boxes.
You started your latest Black Series figure.
Well, that's different.
That's not Lego related. This is all
in those boxes. Trevor says the small tumbler.
Oh yeah,
that's retired, but yeah, that small tumbler is excellent.
Yeah, that is a great set.
Yeah, that's the box. You got it.
Really attractive box. Yeah, toast.
Yeah, but it's easy to access the instructions with that. I think people lose sight of that.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
So, what are we building today? Tanner, what are you up to?
I'm gonna start off with this great gift with purchase promo that we got over the Black Friday weekend. So I'm gonna crack this puppy open. Looks like that's the theme tonight.
Woohoo!
Yeah, pretty cool sets here. I'd love to get a couple of these, like the actual sets, the wooden duck especially, and the dinosaurs. I'd love to get those. If I go to Denmark someday, hopefully they'll still be selling them and I can grab them first.
Prices have actually gone down the last, I would say maybe a little bit more than that, but last 4 months on some of these sets. So I'm probably going to order them from Bricklink at some point.
I saw the dinosaurs.
The Lego house was like around $150 on average. Okay. It's now you can get it for like $110. So prices on all of them have gone down lately. So I think the whole thing died down a little bit on So I want to get a few of these.
I might look into it. I looked into the dinosaurs. I think it was like $90 for the dinosaurs ordering from the US.
Which ones would you order from that?
I would want the dinosaurs and the duck for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Maybe the brick molding machine. D-Cell said he has it and he loves it. That's just a cool looking one. I'm not really big on the tree of creativity, like the actual set. It looks kind of different. And the Lego house is nice too, but I think I'd focus on the wooden duck and the dinosaurs.
Yeah, I want to get the 4 of the 5. Not the tree itself.
Yeah.
But those are the 4 I want to get. And there's actually another one too that came out this year as well. That's not in one of these. It looks like a drafting table that's tilted totally at a 90-degree angle.
Cool.
100 parallel with the ground, and they have a bunch of builds on it, like a giraffe and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing that. Yeah. Show that. Is that like what you do in the tugboat competition?
You know what? I gave away too much, so I'm going to turn off my camera now.
Oh, jeez.
You don't even know where your camera is.
So is that what we're all building? Is that why we were all showing it off, or is it just me? Okay.
Just you, I think.
No,
Eric,
I'll build it. I've got the box open here. I'm going to just see what's inside here.
So it's just you that's not building it, Mr. Biker. What are you going to build? Yeah.
Okay, this is weird. Have this ever happened to you? These things came pre-built.
What?
What?
What the heck is going on here?
Holy you're
this guy.
This is weird.
Not me.
Wow, that one's really in there. Oh, they're not.
Eric's doing a box of the white elephant.
Buzzkill. Okay, I'll show you what I'm really building tonight.
Do it up.
Show us.
I will. Yeah. It has something to do with this shirt right here.
Oh, yes. That was your big treat yourself gift over.
Yes.
That was your 5x points treat yourself gift.
That was. This was my 5 times points, and I got this gift purchase for the 5 tribute sets plus the Christmas little elf thing.
Yes. That's a cool little set, too.
Yeah, it is.
And actually, the set that's out, and we'll talk about it after Kevin tells us, Kevin's going to build his 5x point set too and tell us what that is.
Awesome.
So,
I think, right? Aren't you gonna...
Oh, just the funny thing that you're wearing that shirt.
Mm-hmm.
The images that I put of you in the video today, were you wearing that shirt?
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't even...
Video, it's you holding the Thor hammer, and then it's you staring at your hands.
That's awesome. Well, I do like that shirt. I do wear it quite a lot.
I knew it was the Atari shirt because we were looking at them the other day. We Googled them because I wanted that one because that one has the circle around it.
Yes.
Walmart has just the standard Atari one.
Yeah.
Right now. That one's online. So my thing was because as everybody knows, I haven't bought very much of anything here in a long while. So the 5 times I spilt stuff everywhere. The 5 times points came up.
That's what she said.
And I wasn't going to buy anything. I went to the Lego store, and with the 5 times points, and I got a damaged box, which I got an extra $50 off. With the points, and then I was with my friend Colleen. We were at the store, and she's like, "You got to do it. You haven't bought yourself in anything in a long time, so go ahead and like just get it." And she goes, because I had done some work for her, so she goes, "I owe you some money. Like this set's going to end up costing you very little to purchase." So she talked me into it. It took me a bit, but I'm pretty happy to announce I got this.
You're gonna love it.
That's awesome.
It's a fantastic build.
Epic.
Here's the $50 damage. Ready?
Oh, come on.
Crazy. Like my store does not do that. So like good on you for that. Yeah. But my store will not do that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I wasn't even gonna ask because being that it was 5 times, I'm like, no, I'm not. They're gonna look at me like I'm a bonehead. So I'm standing there. And, it was Dino and bonehead Eric, and I'm like Dino, hey, but is there a discount on dented box? He goes, "Oh, you got the dented box one? Yeah, $50." And I'm like, "Oh, I was just kidding," but apparently they were not kidding.
There you go.
So, yeah,
so
I'm gonna build this in one screen. No.
Nary a sticker in that set. Not a 1. 0 stickers to be had.
Harry a sticker. Where's my knife?
Hey, I want to do a quick plug for my guys over at BBG Forge. I had some mail waiting for me today when I got home from my trip. I got this awesome custom figure that they just released. see if I can get it to focus. They just released this guy.
Here, hold on, Tanner. There you go.
Get the focus here.
Over.
So this is the Nard dog. It's Andy Bernard. And you can see he's got some really a nice custom printed face. They nailed it with that. He's got a nice little sweater and a tie, and then he's got the Cornell coffee mug. It's awesome. So you can get it from BBG Forge. They will ship to the US and Canada, I believe. They do not ship internationally, but if you're one of our international viewers and you want one, let me know and I will get y'all hooked up. But yeah, it's
use the code TANJAM.
No, I don't have an affiliate code. These guys do great work. And obviously we all bought we built the office set kind of on stream, and we were all talking about it like, hey, no Andy, right? We don't have an Andy in this. So the guys over at the Forge gave us an Andy.
Oh, is this ever sick? That's seriously.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, like the box art on that set is just gorgeous.
We call that the Bart in the game.
Wait until you open up the other boxes.
Oh, I'm done. I'm just leaving it like this.
Okay.
Just stay on the shelf. Throw her up on the shelf. We're good. We're good, feller. So I'm assuming we start with the grill.
Nah, actually, open the box.
You do the one that says 1.
Mm-hmm.
Nailed it.
This is
from first try. You can tell you're a Technic builder.
Holy crap!
How many pieces are in box 1?
6.
I forget how many bags are there. It's a lot.
It's anything like the cat, right?
It's not as bad as the cat. The bags are relatively manageable.
Okay.
It's not. It's very much like the Cian was to build, and that one wasn't bad at all.
Okay.
Very enjoyable build.
Wonder what then makes that determination, because they're both new, right? They're both 2022.
Yeah.
I don't know, but money. That's what happened. Here's one instruction booklet. It's a wee bit thick. Whoop.
That's what she said.
Did she, though? There's a second instruction book. Just as thick. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to have to mute here for a second.
Yeah, it's a huge bag right there, huh?
So several of us got this great gift with purchase. If anybody's interested in buying Lego right now, you can get some pretty decent gift with purchases now. So the accompanying set to the little elf set that Rick showed earlier released this week. It's actually, I think it's better than the little elf set that came out. It's Santa's Workshop. It's like a Red Barn build.
Yep.
So if you spend 150 American, and I forget, it's probably 175 Canadian, something around that amount, you can get that. They've got the fleece blanket available again now. If you go up to 200 American, you can get the Fun and Funky Pigs and Pineapples pack. That's back for $50 spend. And then they've got a little Christmas train poly bag as well for $45 spend. So I did a $200 PAB order, and I got 4 promotions with it. So,
and then we just have the blanket is only online. So if you
only
happen to have a store near you, you will not get the blanket.
Doug said he's been saving VIP points for that Ferrari. You're gonna knock $200 off of it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's impressive, to say the least.
Speaking of impressive, I saw the Eiffel Tower in a store this week, and it is a sight to see. Like, it's a beautiful, beautiful, impressive set.
Yeah. Same here. They had it on display at my store, and it's really, really nice. And the gift with the promo is still available for that right now.
It is, yeah. I think they kicked it all the way till the end of the month. So yeah, if you buy the Eiffel Tower right now, you can get all those promos I talked about plus the Eiffel's apartments. You can get 5 gift with purchases,
which I think was close to breaking your vow, right? If double points was available on that, would that have broken the vow?
Maybe.
Or would one of the kids or Angie be getting the Eiffel Tower for Christmas?
No. I'm still really on the fence about that one. You know, I kind of was with the Titanic at this time when it came out too. It was yeah, I don't really need it. Yeah, I don't really need it. And then I saw people build it and I'm like, okay, I need that set. Like, I want that set.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not there yet with the Eiffel Tower, especially because I've seen people build it and it looks like a more tedious build than the Coliseum was.
I think it is, yeah. That's what
I've heard that.
So I just don't. I wasn't really all that tempted. Like I added it to the cart and I was like, wow, 5 promos, that's pretty impressive. But then I just removed it from the cart right away.
Yeah, I think if it wasn't that price tag, right? I think if it was maybe 500 or, you know, I don't think it would ever be 400 for the amount of parts, right? But I think it would be a lot harder for me to stay away from it with the apartment, you know, and all the other gift with purchases that come along with it. But yeah, that price tag is just, it's a bit much, especially around the holidays too, right? I mean, it's not really probably the best time for those sets to come out. I mean, I don't know if a lot of people are handing them out for Christmas, but it seems like a better, you know, something of this size with like the Titanic. Yeah. It does seem like a better release date somewhere at the beginning of the year. You know, maybe you try to tie it when people are getting some money back, you know. Now that's different everywhere, right? That's, you know, not the same in every country, but
absolutely,
it just seems like timing wise, and you know, Lego probably knows it way better than I do.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a bit surprised that it's still in stock everywhere, and so I think I can't tell if that's a testament to how they've kind of recovered from their manufacturing and supply chain issues that they were having the last 2 years, or if it's just not high demand. Yeah,
I think that's why you're seeing that the gift with purchase is still available, right? That would make sense because they can't get, like, otherwise they're sitting on them.
That happened exactly with the Coliseum, right? Coliseum came out the same time a couple of years ago. They all of a sudden, they didn't extend the promo, the chariot that came with it, but in January they said, hey, for a limited time this promo is available again. And that's when I was like, okay, well, you know what, now I have to get it, because I was bummed that I missed out on getting the chariot before, and then I think it was still available in store for like 3 months after. So
I would say that sold out in the UK.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, in Europe, I'm not surprised. Like, people are close to it, right? Closer to the Eiffel Tower.
Sure.
PBJ says it is tedious. He picked it up. He's only halfway done with box 2 of 3 and feeling the repeatness. Laura, I know, picked one up. She basically got hers for free. I don't think she started building it yet.
So it looks like I'm going to have to reach out to Lego here. The stickers, some of them have like a cut through the, like, it's hard to see on the camera, but there's like a crease or a cut right through the middle of this.
Wow.
They're good about that. They'll replace them. But
yeah, they're just stickers.
Sucks.
So yeah, but it does kind of suck. Yeah,
it does.
That's a shame.
Yeah. The Centipede one is perfect. So at least I can put that one on.
You want to show us that sticker sheet again, Rick?
Oh, sorry.
Which? Show you the what?
You want to show us that sticker sheet again? Show it
Oh,
up.
yeah, for sure. But you can't really see it's really
no,
hard.
I just want to see what the stickers look like.
They're cool.
All right, so you got adventure, you
got asteroids.
Is that like hemorrhoids?
Hemorrhoids.
Different. They're in the back.
And then you got centipede.
Centipede's cool.
That was low, Tanner. So low.
Like right around the buttocks.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Eric, you're going to say something.
No, I want you to finish that statement.
I was going to ask, somebody was talking about buying Groot. I was going to ask if you folks have watched the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special that's out there on Disney Plus.
No, I haven't. Have you?
I have, and I really liked it. It was very enjoyable.
Awesome.
This sucks. I gotta go to my boat.
I'm gonna have to check it out. Is it better than the Star Wars Christmas special?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I mean, that's not a high bar, Rick.
What's
that's
that?
Not a high bar.
Well, I mean, all of that Wookiee talk just made me like. I love that. That's so great.
No, it's really good, and it's got all the like stars. So like everybody but Zoe Saldana or Gamora is in it.
Oh, how come?
I just don't think she's back in the mix yet.
I see. Yeah, that was obviously a sarcastic and rhetorical question about the Star Wars Christmas special.
Well, it wasn't that obvious to me, apparently.
Well, that's just how good I am.
I was thinking for TVJ and people that are building the Eiffel Tower, like, is there a point in the build where you're saying, I don't think I can do this anymore, and you want to bail? So while they answer that, I will ask everyone here and watching, is there a set you've had where you're building it and you're just like, I don't think I can see this thing through? Or you just start really getting bored through the build and you're like, I just got to finish it and move on.
There was a smaller Nexonite set that I built that was a like a horse that turned into some kind of a motorcycle. It was
as they so often do.
As they so often do, and nothing, not knocking Nexonite, but that set is the worst set I've ever built. Like absolute worst, pitiful. I finished it and then took it apart. So
I think the most recent one for me was the T2 camper van. Oh. That one just like halfway through, I'm like, this thing sucks.
Yeah, shockingly not having the same longevity as the T1, right?
Right.
What about you, Kev?
None of the instructions were labeled, right? Or none of the instructions were...
No, the T2 was. It just was a garbage build. Like, it was...
Oh, yeah, I never built it. That's why.
Yeah, it was bad.
Eric and I did the T1.
Yes. That was a adventure.
It was an adventure. I love adventures. I was right in my I'm going to dump everything in this big bin phase.
Yeah, DCL. I wasn't a fan of the T2. It felt like there was a point where you're putting on that back hatch and mine kept like falling apart in my hands. It felt, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of it.
It felt like gunship falling apart in your hands?
Kind of, yeah.
That one, as much as I love that set, that one is probably mine. That one just about found its way to the wall.
Todd said when we had to watch Eric build the fishing boat, that made him want to bail.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say the fishing boat, Eric.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say that one just because I don't want to consider it a Lego set.
Oh, I see.
I like to think of that as a fan built and designed mock that I purchased.
I want to think of that as an incredibly large mistake.
The one that I could think of right off the bat was the and I like the display. There's some parts of it that I was getting annoyed with was the Fender Stratocaster.
Okay.
That one was kind of starting to get to me. I had, with issues not liking how the strings laid on the fretboard.
Yeah, the strings were
and just certain things about it. And I I do like it as a whole, but the
Preparation
then
aid?
having the yep, absolutely. And then I wish the amp was a little bit smaller, so they could have maybe made the guitar a little bit bigger or something. It just way out of proportion. But it is really cool to like use the guitar for like Bowser and Groot and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of giving it a new life.
If you watch Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marty McFly's is that big.
I wanna change my answer. Actually, Eric, you're talking about that, and it made me think building that Ultimate Iron Man art set. That's one, like, about halfway through it, I'm like, Jesus, is this thing done yet? Like, it was.
Yep.
It was struggle bus all the way. Those art sets are just not compelling at all. Vader was at least a little better because there's more color variation in it, and one of my kids was helping me with it, and we'd alternate. But Iron Man was a struggle bus.
It's a lot of blue and black, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Kev.
That's okay. Blue Collar Bricks just said, I thought I screwed up the typewriter through Bagger Truth 2 or 3, where you build the internals. But it ended up working when I was done. It became one of his favorite builds. But yeah, I could see something like that, or one of these Technic builds where you get like right through the gut of it, and then all of a sudden you realize, shit, something sideways.
Yeah. I love the typewriter too, though. DCL says he loves it. I was so surprised by that build because it was one of those sets where I didn't have any connection to it. I got it during a double points or during a good promo or something and built it, and it's an amazing set.
I have that one up there. I'm not waiting, but I have yet to build it. I can't wait.
Yeah, I've added that one to my list.
The typewriter?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to retire next year.
I think so.
I just don't have any design for it. I think my most enjoyable time with the typewriter was actually
watching Aspid build it.
Watching Aspid build it hammer. Yeah. Yeah, that was probably the best part of it. Warwick Virtual? It's any big Technic set. They're intense. Yep, I agree. Love them. Nothing wrong with a large Technic set.
I have to admit, I'm not knocking Technic, but I'm not a Technic fan.
No, not everybody is.
That's it.
It's an acquired taste, that's for sure.
I will tell you, those supercars, I get gung-ho on them, and then about halfway through, I'm like, bring on the system stuff. And then you start putting on the big panels or you start doing some of the system builds, and it's like, okay, yes, I'm all about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've also said it before where you take like you take a Technic set, you build this, like whether you build it on a stream or whether you build it just by yourself or whatever. And when you go back to building any basic set, like any Lego set from there on, you are rocketing through it. Like you are flying through it.
Yeah.
And it just stuff happens a lot faster. But yeah, I think with Technic, like I love it just from the technical standpoint of it. I love watching the stuff work, making it work. Like that Caterpillar. By far my ultimate favorite set. I love that the most out of all of my Technic stuff. And that thing, I mean, it doesn't even live down here anymore. It's upstairs. I have it upstairs in my kitchen. It's on my cupboard there. So every morning I come downstairs and that's the first thing I see. But I take it down and I play with it because it's just that cool. I should put a big broom on the front of it. I could sweep my house with it.
Yeah. Like a Roomba.
Yeah, it's like a Catba.
Is that the Canadian version?
That was low hanging fruit right there.
It was
the Catba.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
it's a fruit.
Lots and lots of Lego reveals today. with the 2023 sets.
Yeah.
I mean, something like, I think they're up to 100 and what did you say it was, Eric? 120.
I think there's going to be about 123-ish new sets January 1st.
Wow.
Nuts. It seems like every year they get bigger and bigger, but I will tell you, there's some bangers in there. Rick, I know you were on you were on stream today, and they were kind of going through the list of them. But if you guys haven't seen them, go out and take a look. There's some really strong sets in the city line, like some really good vehicles. They tried to put animal molds in almost all of the city sets, so like to, I guess, entice you to buy them just for the animals, if nothing else.
Yeah.
They've got a little, like a German Shepherd puppy, which looks awesome. They did, Kev, you'll appreciate this.
Yep.
They did it's like a police training set.
Oh, really?
And you remember the CMF, that's the cactus lady, and like they've got cactus arms for her. So they recolored those in blue, and he's the guy who's like the dog trainer, who's trying to get the dogs to bite his arms.
Oh, that's
and they're
cool.
The cactus arms. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Huh.
So yeah, they've got a couple of really, really cool sets. Rick, you guys are talking about, I don't know if you saw, but the one set that's like the mobile arcade, the city one with those big panels.
Oh yes, yeah.
So those big panels aren't new. They were actually the covers for the Harry Potter books.
There you go.
Yeah, they recolored them in black. But yeah, lots of new recolored elements. I don't know. There's some really cool sets that are coming out.
Absolutely. Yeah, some good vehicles, right? If you're doing city stuff, and I think they came out with a pretty strong lineup of vehicles this time around.
They finally gave us a worthwhile trash truck again for the first time since, what was it, 2012 was the last like really strong trash truck.
No, I was actually looking at that the other day on my layout there. I'm like, oh yeah, there's that. Like I have the good one, and then I'm like, there hasn't been much in this line for quite some time.
I think since 2017, I would say city line has kind of gone downhill. They seem like they've kind of watered it down and changed a lot of stuff up. I think, they had a firehouse. That's when they had the hospital. A lot of those city sets were pretty good. So it's nice to say. I wouldn't say the buildings are the greatest. Are the greatest out there right now for the new stuff, but I think they've done a great job with the vehicles.
Absolutely. Brick Doctor said Hulkbuster, so we were talking about that before the stream. They guess they can't get enough Hulkbusters because now they've released 2 of them. But yeah, I agree that one's like $45 or $49, and it's like looks better. It looks like really good value. It's got better minifigures.
Yeah. And for you and Kev, that would be the equivalent of like the Tumbler, right? The small Tumbler that came out after the large build scale one.
Absolutely.
Because you guys won't already have it, so you had no interest in getting the new one. But that
little tumbler was amazing.
Great.
Yeah, small tumbler was a huge sleeper. Like it was. I accidentally bought 2 of them because I forgot I built the first one, and then I realized how much I love to build on the first one. But there was that.
So that happened.
Yeah, that happens. It's not a problem. It's a situation.
That's okay.
What's going on there, Mr. Atari? You're pretty quiet.
I'm sorry. I'm getting some messages from upstairs.
Uh-oh.
That's all. It's bedtime here, so.
If you need to step away, step away. Come on back when you're ready.
I did before, but I don't want to keep doing that, so I'm just kind of fending it off.
No worries. No worries.
If you need me to send Eric over there, I will do it.
Wow. I would turn off your camera and run.
Get into the chopper, Eric. You can use the BW.
Fixen gammelt Cupid down the blitzen.
Oh my God. As soon as I said get in the chopper, I'm like, I knew what you
were asking for. See, I don't make people wait for the impression like Tanner does with the chef, right? Like he milks it a little bit, likes the anticipation. I'm just an instant pleaser. What can I tell you?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him. Oh, come on. Come on. Give me that one. Nope. Give me that one.
No.
Jen won't even give me that one.
Come on.
Someone, I think it was Todd earlier, was asking if we've heard much about the modular. We haven't really. It's been kind of quiet on that. There was some rumor discussion about it being a pizzeria, jazz parlor, and there was kind of a little bit of a description, and then it's gone silent since then.
Yep.
Warwick said that Nissan Skyline looks awesome. I got to check that out. I'll be honest, I haven't checked any of it.
You'll like it. Yeah,
it looks really good, actually. Although
it's not 8 wide though, right? Is it? Or it is 8 wide?
It is 8 wide. Okay. Yeah. So what I couldn't figure out is inside, like where the parking brake would be. They got like a pink flower piece, like the butthole tiger piece, and I'm like, what is that supposed to be?
I think you already know.
That might be that round shifter.
Okay.
Maybe.
But
Could
why
like
would they use the flower piece?
Who the hell knows?
Figure they just use a stud.
Who the hell knows?
Who the hell knows these guys? I'm telling you.
These idiots. Do they even Lego?
I know. I feel like they don't know Lego. They don't understand. They don't understand Lego.
How did that just do that? That was like Max Headroom business right there.
That was weird.
That was crazy. We're bringing Max Headroom back. No, I'm excited for any Speed Champs. I think the Speed Champ line, and I know Tanner hasn't started it, but it is a very addictive line.
Yeah,
for sure.
I have a couple. I think I've only bought one for myself, and that was the James Bond one. I had to have that one.
Have to.
But no, I bought the Lamborghini as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the Lambo is one of their nicest ones.
But then Mike C gave me the Koenigsegg, which was a really good build, and then I got that McLaren at Brickworld.
Yeah.
And threw it.
Oh,
allegedly.
As he looks over there to see if it's still under the TV.
Don't allegedly me. You saw it, dude. I turned the camera around.
I saw what you wanted my eyes to see.
Here we go. Hey,
and why did you throw it?
Why was a temper tantrum?
Okay.
So that's like asking why the sun shines. That's like asking why are boobs good, Rick? They just are.
Okay. All right.
Fair point.
That's a Joe Dirt line. I don't know how long it's been since you guys saw Joe Dirt.
It's not a joke. It's a real statement.
It is a true statement.
Yeah, it's not a joke.
It's not a joke. Eric's gonna be wearing the shirt next week. Why are boobs good? Bye, Eric.
Oh, Trevor's headed out. See you, buddy.
Have a good one.
Care.
Kate's here. Hello, Kate.
Hey, Kate.
Hello.
Rick, are you gonna do any holiday habitats this year?
Like the
Big sigh.
I'm just looking at my I'm looking at my area here and just thinking probably not.
That's all right.
Yeah. How about you?
I probably will. I had a lot of fun with it last year, so I've already thought of a couple in my head. I want to do something with Christmas Vacation because that's my favorite one. That's actually the only one I kept built was my Christmas Vacation one from last year.
Okay.
Sweet.
That was my favorite. Yeah.
But I'll probably throw together a couple.
Quick little habitats.
Yeah, they're usually quick, and
yeah,
the holiday ones are kind of fun because you can do a scene from a movie, or you can do just classic holiday scene, or you can have somebody spinning a dreidel or whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Kate's imploring you. She says, "Just one, Rick. You don't have to build a whole stack. Just build one."
I know. I'm such a Debbie Downer.
It's all right.
Ricky Wranglepus.
Yeah.
How about you, Eric? You gonna build your first habitat?
No.
What? Get the kids into it, man.
Nah.
That's what you could do for TikTok. You could do 24 days of habitats.
Definitely.
There you go. See, I'm writing your content for you, man.
If you want to film it for me and send it to me, that would be much appreciated, my friend.
Yeah.
I mean, never say never, I guess.
You know.
Speaking of Abe, Abe's a big Brickmania guy. I went into a Brickmania store. First time I've been into one. I didn't. You guys went in Chicago, right, Eric? Did you go with him?
You weren't there for that?
I was not.
Okay.
No, because that was the day that I took my family downtown. You guys went to Brickmania and so I went to the store in DC. They're really cool stores. They're really spendy, like very expensive stuff. But
it's stuff you're only going to get there, right? Like it's not.
Right.
Because Abe had some pretty cool stuff for sure.
That's what I remember walking through there was the prices were pretty high.
Yeah.
And some of them, like I saw that they're officially licensed. Like they get licensed from Sikorsky and Bell and.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that aspect of it too.
That's kind of cool, actually.
And they all I think it's cool. All of them come with custom figs. Like they had a really cool. I almost picked it up as $40. They had a General Patton figure, and he came with a little bull terrier, like the Spuds MacKenzie dog. They had a special mold of a bull terrier with him.
I think a lot of us ended up getting minifigs, CMFs that they had. They also had a Alexander Hamilton. My niece is a huge Hamilton fan, so I picked that up for her, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I think what I liked about that store was all the custom minifigures they had.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Brudski.
Brudski.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
What was that?
Giving the people what they want, Kev.
That was his impression of Michael Scott doing Fat Albert.
Yeah, there you go.
Good. That was perfect. Yeah.
You know what I kept saying today over and over while I was working? I kept thinking of Prison Mike. And I was just because I think I was looking at the new set, so I pulled up Harry Potter, and when he's Prison Mike and he's talking about the Dementors, they're flying everywhere. And he says, "Not in Harry Potter," just the way he says it. That's Prison Mike. I love that show. No, not Harry Potter. It's all gruel.
He's asking if you're building the Ferrari, Kevin.
Nope. Yes, I am. I am building the Ferrari. This gearbox is pretty intense. It's awesome.
It wasn't me, Abe.
Jesus, slow down, man. You're already on bag 3.
Well, If I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
You'd have a bag of nickels.
You'd have a nickel.
And for some reason, a silver dollar. It's a reference to a radio show. So,
Lord.
I don't know if anyone's gonna get it. So
Kate's asking what everybody else is building. Rick, you want to show her what you're working on?
Yeah, I'm working on the Atari, and right now I'm building a micro castle, which is really cool.
Oh,
that is really cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
I love those little like in the cube. I love that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to buy that one for 5x points. If I wasn't on this whole I'm not going to buy any more sets for the rest of the year thing, I would have picked it up because that one was
absolutely.
As his foot slides the Atari set out of camera's view.
No, it's already built in upstairs.
The kids are trying to turn it on. What? This game system sucks, Dad.
Daddy, what's wrong with it?
You have to blow on the cartridge.
Yeah.
And Eric and I are building the Lego house gift with purchase sets.
Yes.
And Brutski's building the Christmas Village set. I built that last weekend, the new one. It's a really good set. It's really cool.
That's awesome.
Jenny Bricks is adding lights to her winter village.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Jenny's still here after Tanner's comment. I appreciate you, Jenny.
What did I say?
I don't
You know what you said.
I do.
You can't walk away from it now.
Yeah, I do.
No hesitation.
This is a good time to acknowledge the appreciation we have for our viewers and how they tolerate us. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you for not
Andor set.
What's Abe built? Andor set? How is it, Abe?
Andor damn near killed her.
Oh, jeez.
And/or what?
Andor was a phenomenal show. Did you guys get through all of it yet?
Not yet, no.
Yes, I did.
Goodness. It was amazing.
Yep, really enjoyed it.
Will not spoil it for you, Rick, because you still got to get through it, but it's incredible.
I will. Yeah, I cannot believe Deadpool comes in there. Shit, I forgot.
The multiverse is crazy.
Oh, man.
So I'll just say, Rick, what episode have you watched up to?
I believe I'm on episode possibly 3.
Okay. So you haven't watched 10 yet. So
no.
10. There's 12 episodes total.
That is how counting works.
Oh, you're a dick. So
Hold
10 was really good, like really good. And I'm like, how are they going to get better than this? And then 11 was like, meh. It was slow again.
Oh, no.
The finale was really good.
Okay.
Like, the finale was pretty final.
Yeah. It was after 10.
Wow.
The finale came after 10, and that was something.
All right.
Well,
the deep hole in the ground.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. What were you saying, Rick?
Just going to say that I will finish it. Right now, I'm kind of digging Wednesday.
The Addams Family, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm at I think I'm at episode 3, I think, or 4 in that.
Okay. Yep.
So you're not to 10 yet, right?
You haven't got to Thursday yet, huh?
It does start. Have you guys watched it all? 10 or Eric? Have you seen it or no? Have you started
Wednesday?
it?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
What is it? What is it on?
Wednesday,
Netflix. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it starts off very
it's on TV.
Yeah, it's on TV and you watch it. You're welcome.
Oh, thanks.
Well, it starts off kind of backwards. Like I was a little bit confused off the start. I know that's not hard to do, but I was a little bit confused off the start.
You should turn around next time when you're watching it.
Yeah, bright eyes. Yeah, I should try that. I will try that.
Bright eyes.
Oh my Lord.
We probably want to make that statement again to the viewers that watch.
Thank you for being here.
And tolerating.
and tolerating Eric.
I know. How do they still allow us to be on YouTube? I have no idea.
I'm not 100% sure how we do this, but I know a lot of people have been banned for way less, but here we are.
I like totally effed up and missed a bunch of steps or something. I can't even do a little set like this right.
Which
there's
one?
10. There's literally 10 pieces in that set. I don't know what you even.
I know. I'm like skipping pages and shit. Like it's bad.
Oh no.
It's all good, Tanner. I mean, I'm just building a gearbox.
Oh, I got a gearbox.
I got a little castle. Built a little castle with a little dragon.
That's perfect.
Oh,
With a little dragon. He's right there in the front.
That's so cool.
It is really cool. That was unexpected. So that's very awesome.
You know what he's dragging?
This is for the adventure game. And here's what the stickers look like on the adventure game.
Solid.
Well, that's how my games look too. Eventually,
they all just peel
front
off.
of them.
Don't forget the
Eric was blowing the cartridges. Eric was licking the cartridges.
No.
Oh my god.
I'm not that desperate.
Where do these things go? Where do those go? That's not
So
good.
Abe says after finishing the show, so Abe's building that small, like the little ship with Luke and Rail, the character, and he said after watching the show, he has an appreciation for that character. Stellan Skarsgård killed it. Like that guy was incredible.
Yeah.
Yes. Very.
What was the female's name again? What was her name?
Which
lady.
The lady.
Which one?
What the chick that was tracking them and oh crap.
That stayed around in Ferrix or wherever
The
it's
blonde
called.
chick.
Oh, the blonde
Which
one.
The blonde chick.
The cousin of whatever her name is.
The cousin of Mon Mothma. Vel.
Absolutely.
Is her name.
Okay.
Sure.
Did you
Yeah,
get
her.
that?
No. The chick was that the guy saved at the end, like she was going to get killed there in the.
Oh yeah. Dedra.
She was an
last
amazing
name
actress in that, I thought.
What did she say?
Like,
Last name.
Last
what?
name mental.
That's a stretch.
Oh, it's very detrimental.
Oh man.
How do we have even 35 viewers? How does this even work? What are we
Crazy.
getting?
Um,
It should be in a negative number. People are like, "We're the hell out of here. We don't even know what's happening anymore." So, these are saying goodbye.
Be the same.
You're a world traveler, Kev.
I am. My mouth is.
TVJ said there's a new Monkey Kid set with a white elephant. Yes, there is, and it looks really cool. Like,
Who's going to do it?
no, it doesn't come out till January.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I'm gonna do the white elephant. Yeah, in January.
He can himself.
You know, Kev, that is just really uncalled for.
Immature, I know it.
Should be ashamed of yourself.
Made you laugh.
We're gonna have a conversation after this live stream about this.
Yes, sir. Brick Doctor says he's been drinking and there's not much more else on TV.
See, that makes sense.
Yes, it does. Makes sense.
That's it right there. That's half of our viewership.
Yeah.
And that I can appreciate and understand.
Yeah.
I concur.
Yeah, you guys think coffee's in this cup?
That's the best part of waking up. That's one of those. So that's one of those things that you can wreck someone's day by putting a song in their head, and all you have to do is hum it, and that's one of the songs. Like I did it at work the other day just to test it out. I walked past a guy and I'm like, waking up, and he's like, and he's working away and he goes, "Focus in my cup," and all day long, that's all that guy was singing.
Oh, yeah, that's great. I love that.
Man, there's a lot in this Technic stuff.
Is it? It's a, yeah.
It's big, yeah. Hey, Michael says, I'm thinking about buying the UCS Razor Crest. I was wondering what you lads think about that set. Okay. Before Tanner gives it his big thumbs up, because he will, I was hard no on that set. Until I saw it, until I saw Tanner build it. And now I'm very much, I think, on board.
It's in my top 2 UCS set. It's probably tied with the AT-AT. It's incredible.
Wow. So the most recent ones make up your top 2?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The Falcon's still number 1 overall.
Oh,
just because of the overall, the build experience, the nostalgia for it, the way the model works. But those are really close behind it, and they're pretty much tied. It's the geometry that they did in that ship was incredible.
Yeah.
Just
the one knock, though, and Tanner may agree with me here, is the stickers, right?
The stickers, yep. But they weren't. They're big stickers, so that's makes it. I like bigger stickers because they're easier to, I don't know, not screw up. I feel like just because you can kind of align to one side and then you're pretty much good. Smaller stickers, you're really trying to center it in the panel. The bigger stickers, I feel like if I get one side right, I pretty much have nailed it, if that makes any sense.
What were the bigger stickers on that one?
They're where the yellow stripes are.
Okay.
So and that's the knock on it, right? They have you brick build some of those yellow stripes, and then they have you sticker it where they come together. And the problem is that the color variation from the sticker to the light bluish gray Lego pieces is just enough to where it looks off.
Okay.
So, but aside from that, like the detail, I love UCS sets that are minifig scale because then, like, the gunship is an impressive model, but it's not minifig scale, right? But the Razor Crest totally is, and they decked it out with interior details. The geometry is great. The way they put the wings on the top, the wings and the engines on the top, like it's a really good build.
Yeah, I saw it in the store and thought it was a really impressive looking model.
Yes, that's the same with me. When I saw the live version and I saw Tanner build his,
it's incredibly clean. It's like very clean.
Yeah.
And I know DCL is going to say that the custom one that he built, that he did from, I think it's Jarek, is better, and it probably is. Custom ones are typically better, more detailed, but this one they nailed it in terms of the detail.
Yeah, they did a good job on it.
So I would highly recommend, not just saying that, and that's for a guy with a bunch of UCS sets. And yes, I buy them just because I'm kind of into a point where I want the UCS sets, but this one was a really good build.
Yeah. I think when it comes down to it, though, my first, because I haven't bought any of the UCS stuff. I didn't do the speed, like the land speeder or the cruiser, or whatever, the speeder. I haven't done the AT-AT. That AT-AT is going to have to, I think, be my first one. Because I can't stop staring at that damn thing, and I want to just fill it with troopers. So, and then I'll start trying to pick off the rest one by one. All right.
All right.
DCL says he wants the UCS one too. Yeah, it's a hard thing, especially when you have some of them, like all of them together. Because even my gunships, right? Like I've got the few gunships. I got rid of my doubles. I sent the one to Tanner, and then I have each one that Lego did, and then I have the what the hell is the name of that one?
The gunship.
Yeah, gunship. Rebrickable keeps popping in my head, but it's not rebrickable. It's
no, it's not Republic Bricks. It's Brick Vault.
Oh, Brick Vault? Yeah.
I have the Brick Vault one as well, and I do like it, but I honestly think the Lego ones are probably done better in this case. That one you got to be careful every time you pick it up because it wants to come apart.
When Brick Vault made that, was there already a gunship out? Or was there like one of them and then they did theirs?
I believe it was out.
Okay.
Because you use those green pieces that they use in the front. I think those were specific to that set, and they use it in that set.
Okay.
So I think it was out. You know who would know for sure would be Matthew. He follows that stuff pretty religiously. But he's probably busy dadding tonight.
Michael said, great, thanks for that.
Yeah.
DCL said the difference is with the big official sets is they don't utilize the Lego system fully to keep down costs. It never gives me the same satisfaction as a good designed small set.
Yeah.
And Abe is headed out. Have a good night, buddy.
Good night.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Look at that. So in the instructions, they actually have you go to your phone and to do the QR code thing.
Yeah.
Got to show you how to put the gear in properly, so you don't screw this up. Because if you do, you're going to mess up the whole kit.
Speaking of which, you probably still have a manual that's got a misprint in it. So at the end, when you get to the end, it won't be tonight, but you're going to have some leftover parts. You just need to look it up and you'll find out where they go because they like left a step out of the manual.
Oh, okay.
They left a step out of the manual?
Yeah. Yeah, they rushed that
Wow.
release of that and had several errors in the book.
Did they just really admire what the Bricklink designer people did with some of their instruction books and kind of gave them the reins to do the job?
I think they rushed that set out. I really do. I think it wasn't supposed to come out. I think they rushed to get it out, and so overlooked some mistakes.
I wonder why. When did that come out?
August. But I had thought that I was hearing rumors that it wasn't going to come out till 2023.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because the car
wasn't it supposed to come out earlier? Wasn't it supposed to come out earlier and then they postponed it a bit and then that was the issue? How did that happen?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember. That's a pretty bad mishap. I mean, mistakes happen. But yeah.
Only the best will do.
Well, you would think with that, and I'm just as guilty too. I designed something before I actually built it, and I put instructions out there, and then I built it, and I was like, "Oops!" But you would think a company like Lego would have a
proofreader,
or somebody that actually like builds it with the instructions. That's not, that's like not the designer, so they don't have that blind spot to the model and
like a quality control.
Exactly.
That would be a good question. I think, if we ever could talk to Boone again, to ask the process, right? Because they're designing it, I would guess, with a mixture of maybe digital, but also with the parts in front of them.
Yep.
So what is the process for someone who builds a model by hand, right, and doesn't use software? Then somebody's got to start deconstructing that and figuring out what the parts are. I'd love to know a little bit about that process.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so get on that, Tanner.
I will do.
Report on my desk by 9 a.m., please.
He's
right.
been
He's
been a pretty busy guy as he's getting acclimated to the area, but
the
last time I talked to him, he did say that he was going to try and make it back here next year for some conventions. So
very
maybe
cool.
we'll get a chance to see him.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing that, just uprooting and heading overseas. And
it would be a big change, but like to do your dream job.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. Just a lot to consider, right? When you're not just a single person going out there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, DCL says, I'm really not that happy with the UCS AT-AT and the snowtroopers inside. Ooh, hot girls are waiting.
I wonder if he's. Oh, hey, hot girls are waiting.
Speaking of,
They
perfect segue.
Awesome.
Hey, Joseph's here.
I think that's why the people are here. They're waiting for that.
Yes, now it's here.
And now our numbers will plummet. They finally got their free link.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah, in fact, guys, I'm pretty tired.
Guys.
I'm pretty tired, guys.
The Brick Doctors are the reason these guys are trolling in here and they're following them in the door. Joe, get off that site. You're bringing in the trash.
Use a pop-up blocker, man. Incognito mode.
Yeah, come on.
VPN, man.
Rookie.
Rookie. Oh, Lord, lordy. God, 119. Brick Doctor says they follow him everywhere. Oh, he's not going anywhere, DCL. He's sticking around. Just his ladies are coming in and out here. How you doing, Joseph? What's new? What's exciting?
I got to tell you, and Rick, maybe you can confirm. Well, yours were already pre-built, but there's a lot of extra pieces, at least in bags 2 and 3. Do you remember?
A lot of 1x1s.
Do you remember that at all?
Did get a lot of extra pieces.
All right, because the first bag didn't have a lot of extras, and these last 2 have.
There's a lot of 1x1s.
Makes me wonder if I'm skipping pages like Tanner, because I've definitely done that plenty of times. I think it gets easier to do that when you're picking up the same parts per step, and you're seeing a lot of same colors. It's easy to just kind of skip across until you see something different.
And when you can't even read.
Well, that does play a role too. I mean, we do know that 3 is less than 10, so that's good.
In the new math.
That's the 3rd time I've done the joke now, so I'll be
I don't know if you know this, but a D+, they give a lot fewer D+ than D-. All right.
Joseph is building the Christmas tree set. Nice.
Okay. All right.
Good set.
Hey, Joseph. I didn't forget about you. I'll message you this weekend.
Me or Joseph?
What's that? Joseph.
Me or Joseph?
No, it's been so crazy at work.
Well, this week has been a terrible week.
I
said this week has been a really weird week.
Yeah. So.
Brick Jedi wants to know, Rick, is that Ecto 1 set sealed behind you?
This one, yes.
You got a few sets in the pile of shame there.
The pile of shame.
Just a few. This pile is pile of built and reboxed.
Okay.
This pile right here. All out of there.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is the
I'm
shame.
talking pile of shame.
It's the shame.
Like, you haven't even done the 89 Batmobile yet, right?
No, I haven't. And now my camera's out of focus.
I haven't either.
Really?
Yep.
It's like one of the best.
It's back here somewhere.
Creator cars that there is.
Right back there, next to the Death Star.
It's incredible.
I still haven't built that either.
Well, that's going to be part of my joke about trying to figure out a 24 Days of Christmas. Because the only thing I have right now that I think has 24 numbered bags is that Batmobile.
Crack that baby open.
I just don't think that would be I don't think that one would video well on a like stop motion. It'd be hard to see different parts being applied, I think.
Maybe.
Is there a joke going on that I don't know about?
No, I just reading the chat. Just reading the chat.
Like, did I say something wrong?
Brick Tactor says, I must admit, he liked the UCS AT-AT, but he was that desperate to get it on display. He found himself building it in really long sessions. He had it over again. He'd build a couple hours a visit. Yeah, Brick Tactor, you guys know, I built it one bag a day. So I stretched it out. It's 18 bags, and I did one a day. And it was hard to hold back because that set was really good, but I think it made the build experience better.
Mm-hmm.
Brick Hunter said Batman is technically a Christmas movie, so.
All right.
Yeah. She knows what she's talking about. She's a smart laddie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fair point.
That's good shit right there.
What? Speaking of Christmas movies, I don't know if anybody's starting to break them out. My fam was watching Home Alone when I went downstairs.
Awesome.
What is everybody's favorite Christmas movie? What's your favorite one to watch?
I have
start
two.
With Kevin.
I have two.
Give us your two then.
The first one is just the obvious Christmas Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Every Christmas Eve, that's the movie I watch. Every Christmas Eve, don't miss it without fail. The second one, just because I want to laugh and be stupid, is Elf.
Yeah, that's really good. Eric.
Well, my kids, when I came in here, were watching Home Alone 2.
Oh, all right.
Kevin just landed in New York. But for me, yeah, it's Christmas Vacation. That one's Christmas Vacation is mine.
Okay. Rick.
Yeah. Die Hard and Die Hard 2.
There he is. We had some votes for Die Hard in the chat.
Definitely Christmas Vacation. I love Elf. Jingle All the Way is a good laugh as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Donnie Blitzen.
The only Arnold impression I can do.
No, you got to do the at the end.
There's just so many great, like Christmas Story. You'll shoot your
eye
out, kid.
Have you watched the new one of that? So there's a new one out there.
No, I haven't.
Christmas Story Christmas.
And what's it on? Like Netflix?
It's on HBO Max is what we watched it on.
I've heard it's very depressing.
Tanner watches Rock My Balls Christmas 2.
Oh, Rock My Balls.
What?
It's
Whoa.
balls.
That one is on Skinamax.
Lord.
I'm gonna ignore that and read what's in the chat. Let's see. We got Jenny Brick said, "Oh, there you go. There's your game case."
Let's put a game. in
Jenny Brick said Christmas Vacation. Humble Gardener said Gremlins. That's one you don't often think about.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, put it right in there.
What?
Oh, baby. Oh, babe. Whoa. You gotta spit on it first.
Oh God.
That has topped everything we've said. Tanner drops the hammer.
And then spits on it.
Apparently spit on it first before he dropped it, but whatever.
Again, I don't know how we're not on Twitch. Like I just
Not with you. Oh,
Right. I got a twitch.
Wow.
that's a
Doug
bitch.
says A Christmas Story. Brick Jedi says Home Alone 2. Brick Huntress said Elf and the Family Stone. And Analog Brick
can you go
says
back to
Nightmare
Jenny
Before
Bricks?
Christmas.
Can you go back to Jenny Bricks where she said I'm the smartest person on the stream? I mean, she says
she-
Kevin has good taste in movies. What?
She's drunk, obviously.
Well, I appreciate the drunk.
She's hitting the old eggnog tonight.
Got the rum and the eggnog. So, Nightmare Before Christmas, the Analog Brick there. I don't know why. Rick Jedi said Will Ferrell's new movie Spirited is good. I did actually want to see that.
Mhm.
I've only heard about it. I've heard it's not for kids. But yeah, my cousin watched it with his whole family and has his daughter who is 6, I think, walking around to everyone on Thanksgiving telling them good afternoon, which apparently, if you've watched the movie, you'll understand.
Okay, now I need to watch it. That Nightmare Before Christmas, though, that's one of the movies that's in my head that I'm supposed to like, and I cannot watch it. I just can't get through it.
Really?
I've never made it all the way through it. No,
Too scary?
I don't know. Well,
Too
scary.
scary.
If you told me, I'd be better, but whatever. But every time I see Jack Skellington, I'm like, "Ooh, I love that character." I'm like, "You don't even know that character. You goof. You don't even watch the movie. What's wrong with you?"
Oh, you know what? By saying that, it reminded me of Scrooge with Bill Murray.
I love Scrooge.
Oh, that's a great
Yeah.
movie.
Love it.
I remember being terrified of it in certain parts as a kid.
The last parts.
Yeah, but that one's a good movie.
Oh man,
Okay.
What's her name? Is it Carol Kane? Like she's the ghost of Christmas.
Yes.
What is it? Present. And she's like, "Oh, here's a toaster," and just breaks his nose. Hilarious.
One of the first movies I ever saw in theaters is another great Christmas, but not so much Christmas classic, Gremlins.
On Golden Pond.
On Golden Pond. Yes. No. Wuthering Heights. No. Gremlins.
Yeah, somebody mentioned Gremlins in the chat earlier. That's one that you, like you said, you don't often think of it as a Christmas movie, but it's definitely Christmas. Good old Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Literally.
Someone had a meme up there that they had a gremlin and they had the tap of water and they go, "This is how my day is going. I'm just going to do it." Just like a whistle and a thing of water.
There's actually a Lego Gizmo and a Lego.
Yes.
What was the one from
The
Gremlins
Dimensions.
2? Is it Spike? Was the
Yep.
the Gremlin?
Yes.
Like with the-
Yeah.
I think
there's-
I have them actually somewhere.
I would love to get that.
I think I have them.
I think they're
Right.
pretty
Maybe
affordable
Strike.
too. Like they're not that
Yeah.
high priced if you go and look for them.
Yeah.
TCL says Trading Places. That movie's hilarious.
When DCL said
Classic.
Trading Places, I thought the first thing I thought of was Perfect Strangers. I'm like, with Balky Bartakamus?
There's one that my mom. So on the flip side, what is your least favorite Christmas movie? Like the one you see on and you're like, yeah, I cannot stand this one. I'm not.
Oh man,
A Christmas Story.
I like A Christmas Story.
Don't.
I mean, I get it though because they played it like 24 hours a day nonstop.
Right.
Yeah. I want to kick that kid down the slide myself.
Oh man. It's a good question. I'm not a big fan of White Christmas.
Okay.
I don't when they put that one on, I tend to tune it out or leave the room.
Okay.
Conversely, I love It's a Wonderful Life. I really like that movie. You guys are like never even heard of it.
Wonderful Christmas is great.
Was that by Dr. Alban?
No.
Oh.
It's a Wonderful Life. Come on.
That was pretty fun.
I always thought it was a Hard Knock Life, but whatever.
All right.
For us.
Andy.
Sam, you got to realize we don't have any culture. Eric can't even count to 7, so. Like,
but at least he knows it's after 3. Dick.
He sounds bitter. I'm just going to say that. Put that out there.
I'm getting the Matthew treatment all of a sudden.
I actually had to quote that one. Oh, Santa Claus 2, Humble Gardener. DCL, don't be ridiculous. I actually quoted that. I was saying that the other day. Oh, he's an angry little elf. Call me an elf one more time. He comes barreling down the table.
So my least favorite was one my mom would watch all the time, and it's I had to pull it up because I couldn't remember the name. It's Santa Claus the movie. It's from the mid-'80s.
Is that with Dudley Moore?
Yes. So the
one of my favorites. Yeah.
Oh, I could not stand that as a kid. I've never watched it ever since.
Yeah, I agree. That one was not a strong one.
No.
All the time. Every year putting the Christmas tree up or the decorations on the Christmas tree it was on. Oh, terrible. Just terrible.
Dr. Albert is a Swedish dentist. Tanner, take it away.
Your people are calling.
Joseph, yeah. We talked about this earlier. I loved the Guardians holiday special. It was really good. It was pleasantly surprisingly good.
That's on Disney, right?
Yes.
Maybe I'll look at that after this.
Yes, I might.
And it's got. So, have you guys heard of the Old 97s? It's a band.
Negative.
No.
Right.
Like
they're a band
or an older one?
It's like 90s.
Okay.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Right around 97.
Right around 97. Yeah.
Very original.
But the older 97, not the newer 97.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Anyway, yeah, they're around that time, but they're in that show. They're
cool.
like they're in makeup and aliens playing songs and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty good. And Kevin Bacon's in it, so that makes it even better.
What?
Oh.
Yes.
Anybody named Kevin and Bacon. I mean,
it's the best of all worlds right there.
The best of all worlds.
It's just a recipe for success, people. The Analog Brick says the old 97s are great.
Well, he's a man of taste and class.
Absolutely. We in Edmonton call them the Connor McDavids.
Oh.
So they can't get to the playoffs either.
Yeah. Right? So good enough, just not that good. You know, like wow, they're good. Just why haven't they made it? You know.
What? Why didn't they just beat New York? I believe. I think that just happened.
You know what? Shut it. No, they felt bad. It felt bad for them. Like, this guy Connor gets a bad rap. Let's just let them come back from 3 goals down and win 4-3. It was.
Do we want to talk? Yeah.
Well, it's a very kind New York way. I appreciate that.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, Parkdale says Mantis and Drax with Kevin Bacon were great. Yeah, you guys got to watch it. We won't spoil it, but it's really good. And then Analog Bricks pointing out that there's possibly some ties to Guardians 3 from it as well.
Have you guys ever tried playing the was it 7 Degrees or of
6
Kevin
degrees?
Bacon?
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Yeah,
that used to be my favorite game when I was like a teenager.
Yep.
And my mother would try and stump me. My mother would. It was like a party trick she did, right? She'd be like, "Oh, this person." Yeah, I love that game. Couldn't do it now. I've lost a lot of brain cells and memory since then.
I think you could.
I don't know, man.
Let's do it.
Yep. I don't remember what the number was, but I actually could do it for myself, and I think I was 4 degrees Kevin Bacon or something like that.
For yourself?
Yeah.
So explain to me. I know what it is, but explain to me how to play it and how it works.
I don't know what that is.
It's anybody that's acted in a movie with Kevin Bacon, and then you're just connecting the dots from other movies that person's been in with someone else.
Yeah.
You could say Robin Williams, right? And then you would say, well, Robin Williams was in a movie with this person who was with that one.
Yes.
With that, and then that person was in with Kevin Bacon. So
right.
And so are you familiar with the concept of 6 degrees of separation? So it's
I knew. Yeah. I knew that's what it was.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what the specific game that you were if there was some other type of game that was being played, how it ties back to you type thing.
Yeah, and then you could. Well, Eric's saying because he was on TV for something with somebody, obviously, and could relate himself to Kevin Bacon.
Right name.
And we used to do kind of like a name that tune twist on it, right? Somebody'd say, "Well, I can do it in 5 movies," and say, "Well, I can do it in 4." Yep.
I'd like to phone a friend.
And then somebody'd be like, "Are you forgetting Kevin Bacon was actually in this movie with that person?"
You're like, "What?"
Just blew my mind.
So my cousin, well, not my grandmother's cousin, was an actor. You guys won't know him, so there's no name drop.
All right, Eric, really quickly.
Nicholson, I mean, nobody knows him. It's just
Eric. I just finished the tree, and handful of parts.
Yeah, a ton of extra parts, right?
You're good. Yeah. Sorry.
Continue. Yeah, crazy amount. And then the dinosaurs are next, and it's just the same amount. And that's when I started getting nervous that I was doing too much. Or I wasn't paying attention enough, which, obviously I just did there too.
Easily distracted.
That's me.
All right, keep going. How did you get 4 degrees of Kevin Bacon with yourself?
Oh, it's just I don't remember who it was. We used to play that game. I worked at a record store, so we would play that game there from time to time. And I don't remember who the people, who the actors or actresses were with the other people, but it just so happened to be that this distant relative had been in some movies in the 80s and stuff, maybe late 80s, early 90s.
Cool.
And that's how it ended up working out. But
so let's try one. Somebody name an actor, and we'll see if we can do it.
Here's our new game. This is how we're gonna get 36 viewers.
Yes.
That's how we're keeping them here, Kev.
Anybody throw out an actor. Let's see if we can do it.
All right. Let's go. What?
Well, first viewer that comes up with an actor. Start with that.
There you go.
All right. Kate says Chris Hemsworth.
Delicious.
Oh, was he that Thor guy?
He's Thor, yeah. Let's think
Oh my
about
word,
that.
this is going to be bad.
Oh, I want to put him with. Could you just pick anybody that he's acted with?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's easy now. I got it in 2.
What?
What do you mean?
Hemsworth's with Pratt in Infinity War and Endgame, and Pratt's with Kevin Bacon in the Guardians Christmas special.
There you go. My word.
Boom. 2 movies.
Boom.
And boom goes the dynamite.
All right. Brick Jedi says Keanu Reeves.
Oh.
Sandra Bullock. I don't know. Sandra Bullock was with Kevin Bacon in a porno sometime.
Is she though?
No.
No.
But I
All
just
right,
wanted
let's
to get
see.
2 as well.
Keanu Reeves.
Okay, so Keanu Reeves was in
Speed. The
Chain
Matrix.
Reaction with Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
Morgan Freeman in Chain Reaction?
I think so.
I think so too.
Let's just say yes. It helps us.
Yes.
This is how Eric got to 4.
We don't need to fact check anything here. Okay.
All right. Well, then Keanu Reeves was in Chain Reaction with Kevin Bacon.
And the winner
In 1. Look at that.
in your face.
Yep.
Banner.
Boom.
Was Kevin Bacon in Chain Reaction?
No.
As far as I know, he was.
He was on the TV in the background.
As far as I know, he was.
Trying to think for real. Keanu Reeves.
Okay, so Keanu Reeves, yeah.
I gotta go backwards from Bacon. I gotta think of like something Bacon's in with something.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I never met. I was good at this game. I'm just saying we did it. Remember, this is like what, late 90s?
Yes.
Doing this.
Yeah.
I've never done this. I was too busy doing fun things.
This is fun, man.
Yeah.
If you're into trivia, this is fun. Like
I'm into trivia, but not this kind of trivia. I like
all right.
I like fun trivia.
All right, I'm not going to give up on Keanu Reeves here.
You had me at hello.
That's not even Keanu Reeves.
I know. I'm just saying you had me at hello.
I'll make it even harder on you. I'll say my cousin's name, and then we'll never figure it out.
All right.
He's still.
I am. I'm gonna think a lot. I'm gonna come up with one.
All right. We'll switch to my cousin, Richard Grieco. If anyone remembers that name, late 80s, and like I said, you would not. He did date Yasmin Bleeth for a while, if you remember her.
I know who Richard Grieco is. I don't remember what he was in, but I know. It's like 21 Jump Street. Was he in that or something?
He was in the TV show, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're related to him?
Yep.
Holy cow, that's awesome.
Yeah. I've only met his father. I've never met him.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh my God, we met Richard Grieco's dad, who's the same name. And one of my dad's cousins comes over and she's like, so what? He's your cousin. What's the big deal? Like, you don't understand. You grew up in this area around them. We didn't.
Oh, Aspen's on. She says Booker. That's her pinup. Yeah. So Richard, your cousin was Aspen's pinup.
My grandmother had probably that same poster on the back of her door.
Oh.
Like, I'm so proud of her.
So weird, like, because he's really posing to be like the 80s teen throb kind of thing, and it was on the back of my grandmother's door.
Something was throbbing for grandma.
At least it wasn't on a roof.
Yeah, he's from he grew up in Watertown, New York, so way north by the Canadian border.
That's wild.
Oh yeah, that poster. I saw that poster a lot. That's so weird.
You have it on the back of your door too?
No, I did not. I had it above my bed.
It's funny because it's true.
Every joke has a little bit of truth in it, Kev.
Oh my god, I needed this, you guys. You don't know how much. Seriously.
No, and then he had his own movie in the late 80s called
Pinup.
If Looks Could Kill.
All right, I got Keanu Reeves. I got it.
All right.
Oh, here it is. Here we go.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Keanu Reeves was in Point Break with Patrick Swayze.
Oh,
He was,
nice.
yeah.
Patrick Swayze was in shit. I lost it.
I never saw that movie.
Oh no, I didn't. Patrick Swayze was in Ghost with Demi Moore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Demi Moore was in A Few Good Men with Kevin Bacon.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
You know, I love being best friends with the goddamn Rain Man.
I said I always go to him when I'm looking for
He's like
superhero information. Information.
Dustin Hoffman was in the movie with Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise was in the movie with A Few Good Men. Boom!
Oh, Aspen says it's in 2, but did you look it up, Aspen? Yes, I want a hint. Did you look it up?
In 2. I want to get that.
Didn't
I know Rick can do it, and I know Rick can do it in 1, and he already has. So
Yeah, that's right.
All right,
that was easy.
Give me a hint. 2 movies.
2 movies. Okay. Kevin Bacon was in Stir of Echoes with
yes, he was.
other actors that I don't know the names of.
Great movie, though.
And one of them was in another movie.
Oh, Kevin Bacon was in Sleepers.
Tremors?
Wasn't he in Sleepers? Yes, he was in Tremors, but wasn't he also in Sleepers?
He was. Yeah.
Okay. There's some other big actors in Sleepers.
Rapey prison guard or whatever.
Yeah. So who are the other big actors in Sleepers?
Wow, they were kind of sleepers.
Ha!
I'm trying to remember. Wasn't well, I said A Few Good Men. Aspen. Who else was in A Few Good Men?
Let's see. Jack Nicholson, Tom Cruise.
Yep. What? Oh yeah.
There's Tom Cruise right there. Yeah, Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, Demi Moore.
Kira Sedgwick is easy. That's his wife, and her voice.
So like Kevin Bacon was. No, all right.
Jack Nicholson was with Keanu Reeves in what? What was Jack Nicholson in Keanu Reeves
in with Diane Keaton. Oh, what's it
One
called?
Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
No.
1989 Batman.
That's the one. No. It's crap, what it's called.
Is it? No, it's not as.
It's where Keanu Reeves is a doctor and
The Matrix.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
I forgot the name of it, but that's the movie.
A Walk in the Clouds.
Is that it?
No, I don't think so.
You're close, Rick. You're close. I'm close. Was it not Diane Keaton in that movie?
Oh, it was 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Sorry.
See, this is fun, right?
Oh yeah, I like this.
Loving it.
Something's got to give. Something's got to give.
Gotta give. I haven't watched that one.
Yeah.
Have not watched that one.
That's it. Something's got to give.
All
right. That one was fun. Let's do another one.
Yeah, let's do it. Somebody in the chat, throw out a name.
Bingo.
That's not a name.
Swedish Chef.
Response to. I worked my shoulders today, and building a Lego set after working your shoulders is not great.
Yeah.
Oh, I have that problem all the time.
All right. Kate says Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
That's easy.
Is it?
I've got it.
Do you?
Yep.
Let's hear it.
Weren't they both in JFK?
Harrison Ford was not in JFK.
Are you sure?
Costner. Yeah.
Kevin Costner's in JFK.
Oh, then it's not that easy.
But Kevin Bacon is in JFK. But Harrison Ford.
So Harrison Ford has been in an incredibly huge number of movies.
I feel like they've been in a movie together.
I don't feel like they have.
Oh, you know who I think I'm actually thinking
totally
of?
wrong. Though.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones was
That's what I'm thinking of.
Harrison Ford.
I know they're not the same person, but for some reason his face looked the same when I thought of JFK. Don't ask me why.
So, but was Kevin Bacon in JFK?
No. Yes, he is.
Okay, then you've done it.
No, because Harrison Ford was not in JFK.
No, I know, but I'm thinking of a movie that Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones were in together, The Fugitive.
They were in The Fugitive, but Tommy Lee Jones was in JFK.
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, there you go. You did it.
2 movies.
Easy.
You did it without even knowing you did
Easy.
You did it with me doing it. It's incredible.
Got there.
Through osmosis.
You got there, but when you showed your work,
let me backtrack a little bit.
Did you just say
job, Eric. Good job, Eric and Rick, for the assist.
It's Rick.
Yeah, nailed it.
I did it through osmosis.
Pass me the rod. Oh, that was fun.
More.
Who else can we think of?
You could do
obscure.
You could do Marissa Tomei the same way, right?
Oh yes, I could.
Oh.
Okay, Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
So she was in Untamed Heart with Christian Slater.
Okay.
That was also where I did the movie reference from Sal and Kev. He's a world traveler from Marissa Tomei and My Cousin Vinny.
Wow.
I love that movie. It's probably my favorite comedy.
I was going that angle because Pesci was in JFK as well.
He was, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Throw your mother from the train. Wasn't that Joe Pesci and?
No, it was Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Okay, then
but I'm saying Tomei and Pesci were in My Cousin Vinny.
Right. And Pesci being in JFK and then the connection through that. Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, Cosmo Candy's here.
Hello.
Oh, Rick Jedi says they have a movie together. So,
oh, really?
Marissa Tomei has a movie with, we were saying Harrison Ford. See, I thought they were in a movie together. What in the world movie were they in together?
Harrison Ford and I got to look it up.
And Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon has like an incredibly deep IMDb page. Like, it's crazy.
Oh, Picture Perfect.
Have I seen that one? Picture Perfect. What's the premise of that one?
Not all of them are hits.
It's a picture.
Okay.
And it's damn near perfect.
No,
is Picture Perfect the one with Robin Williams? No,
that's
Photograph. Yeah.
And I think it was just a random. It's Harrison Ford isn't in this movie. Oh, look at this. There's a website here called The 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. It says Jack Nicholson starred in A Few Good Men with Kevin Bacon. Here we connect Harrison Ford and Kevin Bacon with 5 steps or degrees. So because they're connecting them, it means they weren't in a movie together.
Okay.
That was 2000. So obviously since then they could be in a movie together.
That is true.
It's a long time ago.
In a far off land.
All right, Chad. Give us another, unless you're bored with this game. I know Kevin is. Kevin's like, you guys suck.
I've got one for after chat. I'll let them go first.
All right.
And I don't know what it would be. I'm more interested in you guys figuring it out.
Okay.
Just wait till I rock it out. I'll figure it out.
As Tanner knows, I am incredibly good at remembering who actors are.
I am awfully
very
good
at that. Yeah.
I went through I went through one of those clickbait links today where it says if you can name these movies with just looking at a picture, if you have photographic memory. And I was like, it's lunch. Let's just do this for fun. I got 47 out of 50 correct, and they ranked me amateur.
I
like,
would have
what a
gotten
bunch
15, and they would have been like, "You're dull."
What a bunch of jerks! Like at the very end of doing their clickbait, you're an amateur because you missed 3.
If Eric and I would have done it, they would have sent us a check for special funding. Okay,
Yeah, like,
analog
he's
is,
dull.
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson.
Oh boy.
Is there a time where you just want to connect them to someone else?
I got that in 2 again.
All right. Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't going that angle.
God damn.
Oh, Zombie Town.
We got another one after that too.
Woody Harrelson. I mean,
Woody was in what's the movie? Now I can't remember
Could
the
we
name
connect
of it.
him through
Natural Born Killers?
No,
Can
the
we
one that
connect
he was
them
in
through-
with Demi Moore, Indecent Proposal with Demi Moore.
That was Woody Harrelson?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Because then he makes fun of it in Kingpin later. Right? They make fun of it in Kingpin, the same kind of scene. But yeah, Woody and Demi Moore were in Indecent Proposal with Robert Redford. Demi was in A Few Good Men with Kevin Bacon. All right, we got Matthew McConaughey. All right. That one should be easy.
Hey, connect him to Woody Harrelson. Right? Because they did the TV show or the
True Crime or True Detective.
Crime, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So then they're connected right there.
Boom. You got to give us something hard there, guys.
Blake is like, what are you guys building tonight? Why would you ask that question?
We're building connections to Kevin Bacon. 6 degrees.
True Detective. Brickrow says that was a great show. That I didn't get through. I heard season 2 sucked, but season 1 was.
It didn't, but it had such it had a lot to live up to based on the first season. So I think that's really what kind of hurt it, but it's still good. Still worth watching.
All right. PVJ's got a good one. He says Will Arnett.
Oh.
All right. Oh, hold on. Will Arnett was in Lego Masters with Chris Pratt.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Chris Pratt. We did that earlier. I forget what the connection was.
The Guardians holiday special.
The Guardians holidays. They're in 2. Yep. Bingo.
Boom.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Oh,
Halle Berry.
Ooh la la.
I think they were in a movie. I feel like they were in a movie together.
Halle Berry was in my dreams, and Kevin Bacon sang Footloose.
Was in my nightmares.
Kate's right. It could be movie connections only.
Oh,
movie connections only. Oh, that's.
Look at Kate making all these new rules up as she goes.
Okay, so back to Will Arnett then.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to do Will Arnett. That's a tough one.
The only movie I can think of him even in was the Lego Batman movie or the Lego movie.
As a voice, yes.
As a voice. And he was in that with Chris Pratt.
There you go. We're there in 2. Done. So there.
Halle Berry.
You ever wonder how the shit they figure this stuff out? Seriously?
Yes.
I do. I'm pretty sure it's done automatically in the computer.
No.
That's insane.
Very smart person, smarter than Eric and me doing this.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, well, Will Arnett was in Blades of Glory. I forgot that.
Oh my gosh, Blades of Glory.
Chaz Michael Michaels. Oh my God, I love that show.
Okay.
Slides across the ice. Oh God.
Yeah, there you go. X-Men.
Halle Berry.
Got it. Halle Berry was in. Was she in the first X-Men? She's in one of the X-Men movies with Hugh Jackman. Jackman was in First Class with Kevin Bacon because he was in X-Men First Class. Was Wolverine in? Kevin Bacon was. He played Sebastian Shaw, but
really?
Now I'm wondering if Jackman was.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't either, actually.
In X-Men First Class, he absolutely was.
Wow. Yeah, I
And
don't remember.
now that I think of it, though, Wolverine wasn't in that one, right? He didn't come until the fifth one.
Huh.
So you'd have to go one more movie.
Interesting.
But yeah, that's a good connection. There's probably, I feel like those two were in a movie together.
Oh, that's why it didn't make sense.
Oh yeah, he Analog Brick says he did a cameo at the end. That's right. But yeah, he was Sebastian Shaw. He was the leader of the Hellfire Club. He was the one that they like put a bullet in his head, or I can't remember at the end of it. But yeah. And January Jones was the White Queen in that.
That's what I meant.
That's what I meant. Oh, God.
I want Tanner to go back to the Will Arnett one.
Will Arnett?
Yeah.
Well, we got Blades of Glory.
You don't have your phone on you, obviously, right?
I do. I got a text. I haven't opened it yet.
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
I'll be right back.
No cheating. No cheating, Laura. I love that game. It's fun to just
that's a lot of fun. Yeah.
rack your brain and try and think of it. We do, when I do trivia nights, they'll do like a name 2 actors, and then you got to do the common thread. So like they'll name 2 or 3 actors, and you got to tell what movie the 3 of them were together in. And it's not, sometimes it's the easy one, and then sometimes it's like really obscure.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys all done your builds there? Tanner, are you all done yours?
Eric's done. I'm
nowhere near done. I'm just working on, I think, the top of this thing, or maybe the inside. I don't know.
I know Tanner wanted to shut down at about the 2-hour mark, and we are there.
I'll finish these dinosaurs, and then I can be done. We're not leaving till 8 a.m. I think. So.
Oh, you got lots of time. Then.
Oh, guess who's coming to town tomorrow, 8 a.m. Or is it 10 a.m.? Maybe it's 10 a.m. Santa's coming to town. I know him.
God, Santa, you smell like beef and cheese. All right, Will Ferrell. How about that one?
Do you have to tie him into Mark Wahlberg? Do you have to go that route? Or maybe not.
Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, in The Good Guys.
Oh, right.
The other guys, or whatever, wasn't it? Or
the other guys, yeah.
Keaton was in that as well.
Right? And,
yeah, don't go chasing waterfalls. Yep.
So, yeah, you could go with Keaton and go to Jack Nicholson.
You're gonna have to really thank somebody.
What about No. I know it. Who the heck is this actor again? Will Ferrell was in Elf with Ed Asner, and Ed Asner wasn't he in JFK?
Yeah,
probably.
I think so.
Like everybody's in JFK.
Yeah, that's the one that I only know. Except Harrison Ford was not in.
Yeah, Harrison Ford is the only one that's not in JFK.
Shit donkey, I screwed this up. Yeah, I did.
Oh, wow. I got one. Holy cow. I don't know how I did that. Well, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
The Christmas miracle.
Okay, so Maura said she would have gone Rebecca Romaine, who is in Austin Powers and X-Men.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wait, Rebecca Romaine was in Austin Powers?
Yeah, she was the lettuce.
You're thinking of Will Arnett.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, so bad.
Who was Rebecca Romaine in Austin Powers?
Mini-Me.
Was she like one of the fembots?
I have no clue.
Maybe had to have been. Maybe that's what it was.
I think she was a fembot.
Those were such good movies, weren't they?
Yeah.
I gotta go back and watch Austin Powers movies. I don't know if they hold up still, but
they probably don't.
I mean, for what they are, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I finally went and saw Black Adam.
How was that?
Well, so I don't read Black Adam as a comic book, or never have, or had no understanding of him or what his story was. So you know what? For that, it was great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought I actually enjoyed the movie because it was like I didn't go in there with any
deep expectations.
It has to stick to this, or it has to be like this. I had none of that. So just for turn your brain off and kind of enjoy the movie, I thought it was okay.
Are you normally that kind of person that is like, no, this is how it was done in this comic series that I enjoyed, and they changed it up so I don't,
I have a hard time with it sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the things I enjoy, but yeah, some of them I kind of want to keep it the same. But if you read like Amazing Spider-Man or anything like that, like it's just so far off the rails with like where stuff's going with it. And
one of my cousins is really big into that. He was a big Marvel comic book reader, and mostly
is it Vinny?
No, mostly he read more of like the Punisher, Deadpool, those lines of the darker Marvel stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he would get really adamant about not watching any of the Marvel movies because they wouldn't stick to one thing and they'd change it for the movie.
They're kind of jumping all over the place, but I will say from the Punisher line, like I did read Punisher and stuff like that, but the way they did Punisher, I loved it. Like it was good. So I think they did.
You talking about the show Punisher?
Yes.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, really good. I hope they bring it back.
So do I. He's a great character.
With John Bernthal. That guy was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to get him into the MCU. Like they need to. Yeah, I think it'd be awesome.
He's just a good actor. Have you seen what is it called? White? No, something River, Mystic River, maybe.
No, Mystic River.
No.
Yeah.
Isn't Kevin Bacon in Mystic River?
Okay, Kevin Bacon is in Mystic River. I'm thinking of a different Wind River. It's Jeremy Renner and like John Bernthal's in it for a bit. It's like Jeremy Renner's works with like Fish and Game or Parks Conservation, and they find a body of a Native American girl, and he's like trying to solve the mystery. It's Wind River.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really good. Really good.
Bernthal's
in that for like a minute, but he's good in almost everything he does.
He's actually, from what I've heard, he's a big method actor.
Oh, I believe it.
So he gets into that character that day and really kind of stays in it.
Yeah. So the problem I have with him is kind of the same thing I have with what's her face, Kathy Bates. Like I have him typecast. That's my only issue with him is I have him typecast as the Punisher.
Okay.
Yeah.
And every time I see him, that's just the Punisher. He needs to kick the shit out of somebody right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And Kathy Bates very much is that way for me. When I see her, she's hobbling somebody. Like it just, my skin crawls when I see her. That movie messed me up.
Though, I watched the Will Smith movie, the Venus and Serena Williams one, and Bernthal's in that, and it kind of broke me. He's in that one. He's like the guy who they end up hiring as the coach for Venus.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like you definitely don't think of him as the Punisher in that role.
Okay. He's also kind of that person in real life. Like he had a lot of like kind of battles and stuff growing up, and doing boxing and fighting and stuff like that. So he I don't know how much for the Punisher it's method. I hope it's a lot, but
Okay, so Mystic River, Rick.
Yeah,
that's the one with like Tim Robbins and Sean Penn. And
yep.
Oh, that one is fantastic too.
Yeah,
like
crazy. Yeah.
Actually saw Tim Robbins at a Ranger game once.
Really?
Yeah. He was
Did
going
they lose
up
17?
Yeah, he was going up the turnstile in like the private entrance.
Oh.
Right where you were.
Yeah, we were
celebrity sightings. Speaking of celebrity sightings, this didn't happen to me. So this guy that was working this recruiting event with us this week, he said he used to work, like he was in the Air Force, and he was at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. That's where he was stationed, which is in Dayton, Ohio, right? Small town in Ohio where there's an Air Force base. And apparently he used to run into Dave Chappelle all the time because Chappelle has like a farm or a ranch in Dayton, Ohio. Like,
yes,
you would not think that of him, but he said he would run into Chappelle out at a bar all the time, and like he developed a relationship with Dave Chappelle.
Wow.
Well, yeah, he does. He during COVID and everything, his area in Ohio was getting hit really hard, and he put together like a charity benefit event and had like Jon Stewart and a bunch of people went for it.
We've got Richard Gere in town here where I live. He's filming some television show or something or other.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, do Richard Gere. 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Oh boy.
Like a white elephant.
I was gonna say, it's not my type.
Todd said I was the same way with Robin Williams, as he was always the comedian. Yeah, 1 hour photo. That's the one I was thinking of. That
one and Good Will Hunting. That takes you off the comedy stretch with him.
So Richard Gere was in a number of movies.
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman, yeah, for sure. Wasn't he an Officer and a Gentleman?
Yes, he was.
He was in a movie with.
He was in Primal Fear, which is an excellent movie.
Mm-hmm.
If you've seen that.
Oh, he was in the Mothman Prophecies.
Aspen says they were in Blown Away together.
Blown Away.
Was Richard Gere in Blown Away?
That one.
I'm trying to remember if Richard Gere was in Blown Away. Might have to look that one up.
I'm trying to remember Blown Away. Oh, yes. That is a great movie.
How the hell you guys remember all the movies you saw? I can't remember any of that shit.
Yeah, no, I'm
I just know I have to go back and watch.
Just a passenger in this game now. Just a passenger.
Well, you just keep name dropping all your celebrity family there. So.
Yes, that's right.
Well, Blown Away was actually with Jeff Bridges and Tommy Lee Jones, but then we're back to Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones, yeah.
That is a phenomenal movie, that movie, Blown Away.
Then an easy one,
too. Julia Roberts was in Flatliners. I was going to say that, Analog Brick. Flatliners is such a good movie, too.
Yeah, it is.
I was going to say that. So that, and it had so many people. Julia Roberts.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Kevin Bacon. Kiefer Sutherland. Billy Baldwin.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
He was in, Flatliners was such a, like, that was a.
No, I was messing with Philip Seymour.
I was like, was Philip Seymour Hoffman in that?
I'm just totally messing.
Why don't I have one of those pieces?
You should.
That's why.
Yeah, it's right there.
I used the wrong ones. Didn't use dark green.
Bastard.
Yeah, Julia Roberts and Flatliners.
Who whispered bastard?
Good pull. Good pull.
I was thinking one, and then it's actually really simple. But Jim Carrey.
You said it's simple, like because he was in a movie with Kevin Bacon?
Maybe. That I don't know, but it's an actor we've said a bunch now that we've tied back.
Oh, Jim Carrey was in Batman Returns with Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones.
Right.
Not Batman Returns, Batman Forever or whatever the heck it was.
Yeah, whichever crappy one it was.
Forever. Yeah, it was Forever.
Forever.
That one had the Riddler. That was a good one.
That was Jim Carrey's part, eh?
That was Jim Carrey's Riddler right there, man. I think he did great in that one.
Yeah, he was really good.
Todd says, is Kevin Bacon the only actor not to appear in any of the Ocean's movies? I don't think he was in any of the Ocean's movies.
I don't think he was either.
But Brad Pitt was, and he's got a direct connection to Brad Pitt, right? Because I think wasn't Brad Pitt in Sleepers, Rick?
I don't think so, no. I'm going to have to look that up now.
Sleepers.
Brad Renfro, Kevin Bacon, Jason Patrick, Ron Eldred, Billy Crudup. Oh, Brad Pitt. He was in it.
There you go. I thought so.
Wow. I don't remember him in that movie. Wow, I'm going to have to rewatch that.
He's one of them grown up. He's one of the kids grown up.
Yeah.
I forgot which one.
The grown-up kid.
Have you seen Sleepers, Kevin?
Nope. I don't think so.
So
it's
about 4 kids who grew up like they were in the system, like in a juvenile detention place, and Kevin Bacon was one of the guards there and like terrorized him.
Yes. I did see that.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah. It's very, if you like movies about vindication and whatnot.
Oh, I was going to say, Tanner, geez, somebody terrorizing a bunch of kids, and you're like, this is a great movie, guys. Like,
speaking of vindication movies.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, speaking of terrorizing kids.
This movie where you root for the bad guy through the whole movie, Law Abiding Citizen. Have you guys seen that one?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Man. Really? You haven't seen that one?
I don't think so, no.
Oh,
it's Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler, yeah.
Oh, yeah, him.
300?
I think I know who that is. I think I know who Gerard Butler is.
300?
You're going to give me 300 guesses?
No. The movie 300.
Was Brad Pitt in that?
I hate you.
No, he was in the Achilles one.
Yeah. Troy, right?
Troy, yeah.
Jenny said, "All this Kevin Bacon talk. I had to go take a shower."
Gerard Butler was actually, he played the Phantom in Phantom of the Opera.
Really?
He did. In a movie version of it. It's actually very good.
Which is actually ending on Broadway this year, I think.
Is he?
No, Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. If it's not at the end of this year, it's not long into the year, but.
Well, that's a shame.
Right.
That's a classic. It's playing here in Toronto, and they have the most shows ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm at a place right now where I'm worried that I'm going to start missing steps.
You're going to start missing what?
Steps, like missing pieces and whatnot as I'm building it. So I'm going to stop.
Because why? Because
I'm almost done with the one.
No, because we're chatting and I'm getting into some small parts and yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Yeah. None of us have ever experienced that ever.
Yeah.
All right, we need a tough one. Come on, you guys aren't making this tough on us.
All right, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Is that really that tough?
I have no idea, but he seems tough. At least
Just
40 years ago.
It's because he wants to do the damn reindeer thing.
No, but his name did come up a few times tonight, so he's worthy.
Dasha Blitzen, Comet Cupid.
I'm trying to think of a link that we haven't discussed already.
Analog Brick said Nicolas Cage. Will Smith.
I think Nicolas Cage has been in something with Kevin Bacon, I feel like.
Let's see. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Chris Rock was in a movie. What? No. Oh, that's right. It's only movies. I forgot. Sorry.
Unless you get slapped in a movie.
Okay, so who? Will Smith?
We had a couple. Eric said Arnold, and then we got Nick Cage.
We can go to chat first. We'll go to chat first.
Okay, so Nick Cage for me is easy. Alcatraz. The Rock. Sorry, The Rock. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're in The Rock together, right? Because it's Kevin Bacon who yells, "I don't want to go back," and then they say where, and he goes, "Alcatraz," isn't that?
Kevin Bacon's on it, but Ed Harris is, and Ed Harris is in Apollo 13 with Kevin Bacon.
So in which movie does Kevin Bacon yell Alcatraz? Because that's definitely him that yells that.
I do not know.
I think it was in Rocky 5.
It was in the Rock 5.
The Rock 5. I do not remember that moment.
That definitely had to be a deleted scene.
All right, Will Smith.
Oh, Murder in the First. Is when he yells Alcatraz, which is also an excellent movie. Wow, there's a lot of movies I haven't seen in a long time.
There you go. Aspen was right on it too. Okay, Will Smith.
Yes, Aspen, Murder in the First. Okay, Will Smith. So Will Smith was in Bad Boys with Tommy Lee Jones.
Why don't you go? Yeah, you could
Bad
do.
Boys, sorry, Men in Black. Men in Black.
Men in Black. Tommy Lee Jones was in. Yeah. That one was simple. I even knew that one.
Yeah.
All right. And Eric says Arnold.
Unless there's someone else. Brick Doctor's heading out.
Good night, Joe.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for hanging out.
Trying to go obscure with Arnold.
What's that?
Well, you want to go obscure, okay?
I'm trying to.
Weird Al Yankovic.
There you go.
He's really only been in one movie.
UHF. He was. Didn't he do?
Yeah. So here we need to go from there. It was UHF.
Oh, fish.
I don't even remember who else was in UHF.
Well, there's a really well-known actor in UHF who plays the old guy that wants to shut down the station. He was in. Oh, here we go. He was in. He was in Invasion of the Body Snatchers with Kiefer Sutherland. Donald Sutherland. Only for a brief moment, but he was in it. And then Donald Sutherland and Kiefer Sutherland starred in a movie.
They've been in a lot of stuff together.
They have. And then, of course, Kiefer Sutherland was in Flatliners with Kevin Bacon. And there we go.
No, Donald and Kiefer weren't both in. Animal House. Donald was in Animal House with Kevin Bacon.
Oh, well, there you go.
Kevin Bacon was in Animal House.
There you go.
About that. Because he was, thank you, sir. May I have another? Good call.
I don't think I've ever seen Animal House.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So we were able to connect Weird Al Yankovic too. Isn't that wild?
Wow.
It really does work.
Yes, he has. Holy shit. Yeah, lots of leftovers for dinosaurs.
All right, what was the actress in Scrooged that played Ghost of Christmas present?
Carol Kane or Carol Kane, I think is her
Can
name.
you tie her?
Through that movie let's see. She's in The Princess Bride.
Really?
Yep. She was the wife of the of Billy Crystal.
Oh my word.
Oh, we must be thinking of a different movie. Okay.
No.
Or I'm thinking of a different movie.
As you wish. Nice one, Aspen.
Okay. I'm still thinking of Arnold here.
No.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Arnold.
I'm trying to go through Danny DeVito, but
Arnold Schwarzenegger played Mr. Freeze or whatever in Batman Forever, who was also in the movie with Tommy Lee Jones. Is that right?
It was a different one, right?
It was the one after.
It was the Clooney one that he was Mr.
That's
Freeze.
right. It was. You're right. But George Clooney has been in.
Alicia Silverstone was in that one, and she was in. Aspen says, "You know how I love how you're mainly thinking of male actors." Oh, you know what? Elizabeth Shue would be a good tie too, because Elizabeth Shue's been in a lot of stuff, and she was in Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon.
Mm-hmm. That movie is.
So we didn't do it. Did we do Arnold yet?
No, we were starting. We got George Clooney.
Hold on, I'm going to go back here, guys. Time out. So Doug said, yeah, we got Lego talk, actually. I'm torn between ordering the Ferrari or 90th anniversary castle. Eventually, I want to have them both. That was from Doug.
I haven't done the castle, so I can't make a snap decision. I would say based on people that have done it, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I saw the castle, and it's smaller than I expected.
And it's very expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
700?
No, it's not that much.
No, I think it's five something, isn't it?
5, I think.
It's the same. It's in the same price point as the Ferrari.
Is it 4 here in the States? I don't think it's 5, right?
It's 4 or 450, yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
It's close.
For me, it would be, but it's tough for me too because the castle's my nostalgia stuff. But I do love the Technic, so I would probably side with the Ferrari. But I don't know.
Yeah, I would. Man, that's a tough just because they don't compare. I think you're not going to go wrong with either one.
No.
Yeah. And then Todd asked if I finished bag 1. The answer is hell no. There's a lot left, and I'm here.
And this is why. But it is phenomenal, though. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal.
Okay, so then now go back. So you were at who? Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Arnold Schwarzenegger, yeah.
Kev was like, dude, we got to stop this. I have to talk.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was in The Expendables with a whole shitload of other actors.
Yeah.
Jason Statham,
Sylvester
Stallone, Jet Li.
Bruce
Willis.
Oh, well, Bruce Willis. There you go. Because Willis was in, what was he in with Demi Moore? Well, he was married to her, but he was in a movie with her.
Oh, wow. What was he in? He was in
Demi Moore.
Dude, that is so inappropriate. Like, I cannot believe you would say that. It's just, you know what? I've had enough.
Are you mad you didn't get it out? You're mad you didn't get it out. Eric, do you want to talk about the white elephant in the room?
No, I am just so disappointed.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's hilarious. He was in.
Bruce Willis was in Demi Moore.
Rick Brickham. Oh,
there you go. Jane Doe Aspen says he was in She Said with Sharon Stone. I don't know if I've seen that one.
No, I haven't either.
Total
Recall.
He said, she said. That's right.
Yeah, Total Recall.
Sharon Stone's in Total Recall.
Right.
Okay. How about Jack Black? Somebody said back there.
Jack Black. School of Rock. Oh, Jack Black was with Bruce Willis in The Jackal, which is a phenomenal movie.
Oh yeah.
And that takes us back to. So there you go.
But think of a woman, Rick.
Okay. Jack Black was with Gwyneth Paltrow in Shallow Hal.
Mm-hmm.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
A bunch of Marvel movies then. That
with what's his face that plays Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of other people. Don Cheadle. Trying to think of other female actors.
And Kevin Bacon was in Rehab with with Tony Stark. We got it.
Probably not far from the truth.
No.
Oh, who else was in Footloose? Like John Lithgow was in that. Who was the woman in that?
Oh.
Analog Brick says Jack Black was in Invaders from Mars with Sarah Jessica Parker. What was Sarah Jessica Parker in with? Kevin Bacon.
Invaders from Mars. I don't think
he was in. Jack Black was in School of Rock with what's her name? Joan Cusack as well. Joan Cusack. What has she been in?
She's been in a lot of movies.
Sarah Jessica Parker was in Footloose. Sarah Jessica Parker was in Footloose? Was she the female? Was she the lady in that?
Yes.
I haven't seen that in so long.
No, neither have I. Joan Cusack's been in a lot of movies as a supporting actor.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And she was in with was it Costner in who was in was like I can't remember where Multiplicity, right?
That was Michael Keaton. Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah. And Keaton was in Batman with Jack Nicholson.
Yep.
She was still a guy then.
Who was in Batman with Jack Nicholson?
Michael Keaton.
Oh, I thought you said, I thought we were still talking about Joan Cusack. I'm like, wait a second.
But if she was in Multiplicity with Michael Keaton.
I got you. Yeah.
All this is doing is make me having to watch a whole shit ton of movies.
Same with me.
She was in several movies with her brother. You're right. With John Cusack.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, wow, I've not watched a lot.
All right, Rick. I know what yours and my game is, Rick. When we're in Chicago, we're gonna tear up some Kevin Bacon. We're gonna bring some late night Kevin Bacon trivia.
I love it.
You guys should bring some chips to that event.
Well, you can bring the chips.
I will. They'll be entertaining as shit. Yeah. And I'll watch a movie.
Oh, John Cusack was in One Crazy Summer. I forgot that Demi Moore was in One Crazy Summer.
Oh my God.
Paul Rudd's in One Crazy Summer.
Really? I forgot I watched the movie One Crazy Summer.
I don't think I've ever seen the movie One Crazy Summer. So
yeah, I couldn't tell you either.
I think I forgot that I watched it.
Brick Jedi says, I can't wait till someone I know randomly suggests to play this game. I'm going to be so ready.
All you got to do, Brick Jedi, just start making shit up and just be sure about it.
Yeah, you just got to be confident. That's all.
We're not making anything.
Listen. Sandra Bullock was in Pee-wee's Playhouse.
No,
Pee-wee Herman. And then
Lawrence Fishburne was in
Pee-wee Herman was in a theater with
Lawrence Fishburne was in Pee-wee's Playhouse with Pee-wee Herman.
Sandra Bullock was in Gravity with George Clooney.
That's right.
Kevin Bacon was in the strip joint with Pee-wee Herman when he was in the back.
Oh my!
Yeah, you're welcome.
Knowledge, folks, right there.
Knowledge spelled with an N.
It is spelled with an N.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito in Twins, and DeVito was in Batman Returns.
There you go.
Yep.
Penguin.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, Batman Returns.
Yeah, Batman. That is Batman Returns. Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened with Pee-wee Herman? He had a great resurgence of his career. He's awesome now. He was awesome in Blow.
He's awesome now.
He's awesome now, but
he's awesome now.
Yes, Kate. Bring the champagne. It's gonna be crazy in Chicago this coming.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Is it still Father's Day weekend?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Why can't they change that?
I don't know why. It is so stupid.
Yeah.
It really is.
Especially coming out of town, like it's just
one weekend. Just move it one weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that.
So what I'm going to do is either celebrate it, like if they, celebrate it the weekend before or the weekend after.
Yeah.
What, Father's Day?
Yeah.
I'll celebrate it with you.
Sweet.
Me too.
Oh, we'll be celebrating it while we're there.
With a rousing game of 6 Degrees to Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Start studying and watching, Kev.
Doug has a bone to pick with you with the Christmas Story there, Kevin.
What's up?
Because he obviously likes Christmas Story. How about that? How about that guy? What's his name? Peter Billingsley. Connect him to Kevin Bacon.
Oh, Peter Billingsley.
Shouldn't be hard.
I need to see who that is. I need to see the face.
He was he was in Spider-Man No Way Home. He was in Elf.
Who was he in Elf?
He was you're not a cotton-headed ninny muggets, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Because he and John Favreau are like best buds. Billingsley and Favreau are best buds.
What was the first movie you said that he was in?
A Christmas Story. He was in Spider-Man No Way Home. Or
really?
Not No Way Home. What was the second one? Far From Home.
Far From Home. As who?
He was one of the he was working with Jake Gyllenhaal. He was like the scientist that Obadiah Stane says Tony Stark did this with a box of scraps.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's in the callback.
Can you do that impression again?
With a box of scraps.
That's good. It's actually really good.
Did his lips move there when he did it? Do it again.
With a box of scraps.
That's actually really good.
Your opinion, man.
I'm just wondering how his lips were not moving while he was doing that. It was impressive.
Yeah, Doug says, how can you possibly not like that movie? I agree with that.
Never
Christmas Story? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is an absolute classic.
My mother-in-law is one who has it on all day on Christmas.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So to me, it's lost its luster because of that.
Oh, right.
It's not one of the movies where I can watch it 100 times and still laugh. Really.
Yeah.
So it's kind of because of that overexposure for me. It's
you could that would probably be true with most if you think about it. More times you see something, and more desensitized you become.
Yep.
Yeah. There are still classic moments in that just make you smile, like when
of course, absolutely.
Yeah, lamp, or when
I can't get up. I can't get up.
Exactly. when the Bumpus dogs come and
oh yeah,
yes, goddamn Bumpuses.
Anywho, all right, let's cut her off here. I am exhausted.
Right. Yeah, me too.
My brain hurts. I can't even concentrate on this stuff anymore.
And you got to go watch 6 Kevin Bacon movies.
I got to go watch 700 Degrees of Bacon.
700 Degrees of Bacon.
I'll get there.
You know what? Instead, I'm going to go fry some bacon and eat the hell out of it.
No, go watch the Guardians Holiday Special with Kevin
There you go.
You'll love it.
There you go.
You will love it.
All right, gents.
Okay.
Good
I'll
seeing you guys.
Absolutely.
Good seeing everyone in the chat tonight.
Yeah, it was awesome seeing everybody. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening and stay safe. We'll talk to you later.
Take care, everybody.
Bye now.
Bye.